Greetings, peoples of the universe. I knew you were gonna do that, you son of a bitch.
It's not even. It's incomplete if I don't at this point.
I'm Jake, your host, and with me are my co-hosts, the rudely Reverend Spaceman,
Hi.
who always interrupts, Dave. It's been a while since you've been here, Dave.
So far away from the mic, and I
You should
just cannot
centralize
project
the
at all.
mic a little more. Like kind of put it like you might have to sit almost on the keyboard.
I'm violently ill, and
There
I
we
just
go.
cannot project.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jordan, the best of us.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Hey, I know what your resolution, Jake, is for Richard.
What's that?
Not to interrupt you when we start podcast.
Are we forcing
No, I was already
resolutions
just
on
go
each
ahead
other?
and say it out there.
You know what? I'll make that my resolution.
I'm not saying I want it to happen. I'm just saying probably in your shoes.
Well, see, by
We're all here to
definition,
better each
resolutions
other.
are
Yes.
things that you say you're going to do for a week and then never do again.
Yeah.
So, my New Year's resolution is to never interrupt you again.
Oh, thanks. You're so sweet. But yeah, this is our, I guess, episode 2 of Roundtable. The last one we did was a month ago because it's hard
really
to get
more
around.
like episode 80, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but
This is-
I guess the reformatted,
Official.
the reformatted podcast we're doing. This,
Tasty Pale Roundtable 2.
Yeah, Roundtable 2.
The
Slightly
the
bigger
round
budget.
the pastening.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's
Alexis
been a while
Brewer
since
was
like
played
all
out.
4 of us have collectively been
Dave.
together. Dave, we're looking at you, Dave. Always
Dave.
Daving out on us.
I
Didn't
have
see Rogue One
other
with us or Doctor
commitments
Strange.
Still
to the
haven't
coal
seen-
mine, and I still haven't seen the Rogue One.
This
Because
Rogue
you
One
were
you
a
speak
fool.
of.
It's only been out for like 2 weeks or something at this
No, a
point.
week.
A week.
Yeah, if that. So
Yeah,
whatever.
so go on.
8 days.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. I have
Go see it
ample
immediately.
opportunity. It'll be a
Immediately.
big forever.
Okay,
Dave.
we've been together. We've had a
One day is
roundtable.
1 month in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Terms.
It really.
No, I don't really know the conversion rate.
Okay.
But for the most part, we don't have any like I guess specific topics. We're kind of just
Live.
the year.
Unboxing.
Yeah, a year as
Our
a whole.
presents for each other.
Yeah,
We are technically recording this almost on Christmas.
It's Christmas Eve. I might
About
actually.
in
I might
70
actually,
minutes.
It might be Christmas by the time we're
Yeah.
done with this.
and I
so-
might actually have this uploaded by Christmas Day, depending on what I'm,
Just put-
time.
just
and
put
a
all that
gift
stuff.
to all.
Just
Yeah.
put a static picture up there. It's fine.
Yeah, but
Picture Captain Planet.
But basically, this is this is kind of just a year recap since we are running towards the end of the year. Just our thoughts, expectations of next year, and all just shooting the shit and exchanging gifts.
So who wants? All right, so I say we give out a gift, and then that person who gets the gift gives a thought on 2016.
Okay, that's
Who wants
actually
to-
not terrible.
That's so general.
You shut up.
Quit daving on
So
things,
who, all right,
Dave.
so who wants?
Who
It's just
else
going to be
is gonna do
negativity about 2016.
Yeah.
All right, so
How
who's,
could it not?
You're
I know. It's
so-
like, even I will agree with that.
yeah. 2016's been kind of shitty.
It was pretty bad.
One of the worst years in human history.
not terrible for movies though. Not great, but not
I
terrible.
don't know. I feel like
It's
Not
not
as bad
good.
as I
It's
thought,
been
but-
good for smaller
Yeah, smaller
indie,
movies.
not like
Let's get a
blockbusters.
gift out here.
Not
All right,
not
all right, all right.
blockbusters.
Who receives the first gift?
Who likes to
Well,
receive?
mine are stacked right there on the table, so I guess someone just grab one.
First
I
one
labeled
says-
them,
The
by
top
the
one
way.
says Dave.
I didn't label. They're in a Walmart bag.
I
Top
did
one
label
didn't-
one.
I didn't label either. I got mine.
Well,
in
I
two
didn't-
different
well,
bags.
I didn't
And-
label
and
them,
as
but I
you-
wrote on them in Sharpie. So.
As the Pasties will learn, I am terrible at wrapping presents, and I know a lot of people are like,
I'm
You
"It's
wrap
so
though.
easy."
That's like
Yeah, you actually
110
wrapped it.
bonus points.
I had
This is
yeah.
better than anything I've ever.
I had extra wrapping paper, and I'm like, what
I'm
the
gonna
hell?
kick things off and give Reverend Spaceman
Thank you.
his
wrapped
gift
it
from
back.
Jake. So
Alright.
here we go.
I kind of think I know what this is because I'm pretty sure I
man.
saw it in your hand when we were shopping that day.
You peeked, you dick.
You held it like
Asking
right in
not
front
to,
of me.
though.
I didn't actually, to be fair.
Smooth and
Hey, Goku on the Nimbus. Kid.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Kid Goku.
Thank you, Jake.
I even
You're
know where
welcome.
you bought that.
It's
because I-
Dragon
It's a
Ball.
pop figure. I sense
Yeah.
a theme
Yeah.
for
That
the
was
night.
that was
Yeah, it's a
something.
pop figure, by the way.
Yeah. Because that was one that I hadn't seen before. Because obviously, like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, some of those I've seen a lot. But that was one on like, huh?
Yeah.
How long has this been out?
And unlike last year, it's not one I don't already have.
Yeah.
Ooh,
one you don't
throwing
have.
shots.
No.
Yeah.
Well, again, but you were able to decorate that one and make him Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I mean,
God
I
Goku.
still thank you for that one because I made it into Super Saiyan Bardock.
Yeah. So.
I already warned you all. I have receipts in case you all have what I
That's
am
why you're
giving
the
you.
best.
Well, you have probably the best view of my collection than anyone else.
Yeah, but
I think you've got
when I overthink it.
Yeah.
It's like I'll have something in my hand. It's like, was it there? Should I text him? But no, he'll know.
Yeah, that was kind of the issue.
I'm
with
not
actually,
going to get to this, but do you already have this?
Yeah.
So that was my issue last year with
It's like,
you
what did
too.
you think of this particular figure? I didn't like it either. Okay. Just wondering.
So,
Shallow
how
and
about a
pedantic.
thought on 2016?
a thought on 2016. Trump won. That happened.
Is that still on people's minds?
Yeah.
People not over that yet?
No.
That's weird.
It's pretty
Just
funny.
as I thought it was dying down,
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious.
it's still kind of. Yeah, that's a good way to kick it off
Yeah.
right there. I like that.
Alright.
Go ahead and give someone their gift next.
Okay.
Here, let Jake go next since
Yeah,
we're just kind of going
let Jake receive next.
from something.
Oh,
I've always wanted to
someone.
receive.
Yeah.
Tired of pitching.
Yeah.
I didn't ramp
So
it.
much work pitching.
Close your eyes, Jake.
Okay.
I don't think you have it, and I think you'll like it.
Oh man,
Okay. It's clear pop
It's a
figure.
good find. Yeah.
My eyes are
I like
closed.
that. I like it
I
a
thought it
lot.
was pretty cool.
And it's a holy shit.
Yeah, that's the reaction.
It's a Boba shit prototype.
That's a.
No, that's what it says on the box.
You said
in
Boba.
parentheses.
You said Boba shit.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
You said Boba shit.
In my defense, I've been
From you,
drinking.
correct. Good
So-
job.
It's
Good
okay.
job.
I'll be catching up to
That,
you
that was
soon.
the Festivus miracle of that day.
Man,
By
that's-
the way,
that's
I
actually
bought all my gifts yesterday.
in Canada, you found that
Which,
one?
by the
Yeah,
way,
in Canada.
this Boba
Wow.
Fett prototype, it's all white.
Impressive.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a clone trooper suit.
Yeah, I thought it was
yeah.
a pretty cool fun.
There's a black
I
suit
thought of you
version
too.
in there.
I have the Disney Elite series of that one. That
Nice.
was a
Pretty
May
kick-ass.
the 4th exclusive.
Now
I'm
we
kind of
can-
thinking the elites are better kept in the box.
They are.
Because like,
Well, no, they
Yeah, I
they
figured
still
you
look
might
good
have a
out,
Boba
but
Fett, which
Yeah.
I
we'll get
wanted
into it
to.
later.
Yes.
It's not that
But
one.
now,
We'll get
my
into it
Boba
later.
Fett has a friend to keep him company up there on the surround sound speaker.
yeah.
Plus the
On the other
prototype thing,
surround
I
sound
thought was
speaker.
Yeah,
cool.
on the other surround sound speaker.
Any
now I've got my Boba
any-
Fett's guarding my basement.
Any Ralph McQuarrie or like prototypes like that are awesome, even though they seem plain.
Yeah.
But just the history of them behind it, and
Yeah.
Also, I
it
like.
looks cool because you don't see them all the time.
Yeah, I love
For those of you who don't know, I really like Boba Fett, so anything Boba Fett related.
Yeah.
Like, I've got 2 Boba Fett shirts, I've got Boba Fett's socks, and two pop figures.
You've even
so-
discussed Boba Fett with a drummer from the band Tremonti.
I have.
Maybe that was a good night.
the Mr. Magoo of the Star Wars universe.
All right, so what's your thought on 2016?
Been a bit of a mixed bag. Like, there have been some really cool, awesome things, and then there's a lot of shitty things. Like, we lost David Bowie. We
Yeah.
lost Alan Rickman.
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen. And even though he technically died last year, I still kind of rope him into as very close to this year. Lemmy, we
Yeah,
lost
Scott
Lemmy,
just
man.
really, it started that December
Yeah.
with Scott Weiland and kind of
Yeah.
forward. So
So, yeah.
Didn't we lose Spock this year too? Was that last
I think it was
year?
last
yeah, I
year.
think that was lost last
It's
year.
all,
It all
these
runs
past
together,
2
and
years of,
Yeah.
like,
as of right
celebrity
now,
bands
Carrie Fisher in
is in, yeah.
bad
Yeah,
condition
well, I
right
heard
now.
She's stable.
Yeah. she's
Yeah,
stable.
but
Yeah.
the reports of keep refuting back and forth. Either way, not good. Hopefully, she has a
Keep her
recovery.
So
Yeah.
black
Yes,
hair.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
send,
I'm glad I met
send-
her last year.
Send your
Yeah.
Life Day vibes, your Force vibes, all that
Yes.
stuff
All
to
your well
Carrie
wishes.
Fisher.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's one with the Force. The Force was with her.
Don't say that. That sounds like she's gonna.
Well, we're all gonna,
yeah.
you know, but
Not,
just hopefully not.
I'm
so soon.
immortal, Dave.
Well, look, I
I'm-
plan to live forever, and it's going good so far.
Just like
Yeah,
Michael
that's true.
Jackson tried to when he bought that
I mean-
bed in '93. That worked out for him.
All
The
right,
one that
so
he
I
fucked
see
all
where-
his kids on?
Different one, but maybe.
Yeah, we don't know. But anyway, River
Well.
Spaceman's holding the next gift. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's for. But
Alright, yeah.
It's for Jordan. It's
Yeah.
labeled
the best.
Ooh, that is my name.
Yeah.
the best of us.
Drum roll.
Who's this from?
Spaceman.
Yeah.
Oh, he rapped?
Yeah.
He rapped.
We got 2 rappers in the building?
Not bad.
What?
Word
What?
up, word up
It's not
for
bad.
Shizzle.
Yeah.
She's on my nizzle.
Because we're
Turn
good
it up a
gift
little.
givers. We rap shit.
I don't.
Tasty
I'm
pale
terrible.
time on the dribble.
I just hope that I picked decent stuff.
I mean, so far you
I
did
might
good
have
with
overrated.
Boba
So
Fett.
confident in my gifts, I don't need rap.
Making it a little more dramatic.
Based on what you gifted me, I don't care what you gifted them. You could have given a lump of coal. I don't care, but
It's a mystery.
Yeah, check out the back.
You don't even know what it is. So what is it? Now there's a
Yeah.
further
There's a
unboxing?
1/3 chance of Beetlejuice,
Ooh,
Jason, or Pinhead. All 3 characters I like.
There you go.
So
It's a mini hunt.
yes, I do like that a lot.
So, second drum roll.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't keep going.
Yeah, let's.
Well, also
Don't keep
giving
us-
your thoughts on 2016.
Don't keep us in suspense.
the
Why
listeners,
should I? Okay. If you really want me to. Yeah, 2016 as a whole, negative.
yeah.
Now,
Finally
when
coming
you
around
think
to my
about,
point of view.
yeah, Dave is the master.
Well, okay,
Now he is
it's
the
fine to be
mascot.
negative, but I feel like
No,
you've
I'm starting.
been
This
unreasonably
is.
negative.
I'm
with certain
starting with the
facts.
negative
Like I have
thought.
reasons?
My next thought will be positive.
Okay,
my
that's
next gift. So I'm going negative because,
Yeah, we start
like you
pretty
said,
broad.
I automatically think of Lemmy, even
Yeah.
though he was late 15.
I kind of
I
still
still
rope
group
it
it,
in.
and then right after was
Yeah.
Bowie. Right after that was Rickman. Just
the
kept
tone.
Yeah, I
coming.
feel lucky that
It was like once a month.
Yeah,
we feel lucky that Jordan and I at least got to see
Yeah.
Motorhead. Like,
yeah.
We
Mini
knew
scene
it was
before
bittersweet.
Lemmy died.
We've talked about it on here. We knew it was the end.
But it was kind of amazing how
It was still-
he came out,
and played a
you
full
could tell he
12
was having,
songs.
like, a really hard time with it. But you could also kind of see like his spirits were lifted by the music and the crowd
Yeah.
and stuff.
That's all. I
And
want.
just more props to him for.
I actually didn't know that it would
Going
actually
out
keep
with
another
the
box
band.
inside of it.
Yeah, that's really
which
cool.
is-
I've
yeah.
never had.
All
Yeah.
right.
Jason. Of the three, I like all three, but that probably would have been my choice was Jason. So
Very nice.
even better. Very pleased. Thank you.
You just experienced a miniature version of The Hunt.
Yeah.
Feature
Right
on-
here.
Which is something that you all will
Pasty.
promote later on in this
Yeah.
podcast. He's showcasing it. You all
That's
can't
cool.
see it.
Yeah,
It's the
that was
blue
pretty
mask,
cool.
too,
It's got
or the
nice
blue
little
streaks on it.
details
Yeah.
and whatnot. The blood on the knife.
Hello.
It's very
There
nice.
may or may not be pictures.
Hello, friend.
Probably
We'll
not.
see, depending on how much time I have.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We're starting out strong, people.
All right. Dave, it's your turn to receive a
Yeah,
gift.
I guess I'm gonna
It's
open
right in
the one
front of
that's
him.
already in front of me from Jake.
If you want to be easy like that.
You may or may not like it.
It's a
We'll
pop
see.
figure.
What?
What are those?
What?
Pasty Pale Pops.
Nice.
Hashtag PP Pop.
I will admit,
It's a Batman.
I've actually been on a pretty
Oh,
big
It's from the
Is it
animated
animated?
series.
Yeah.
animated series.
The
Saw
best
that.
ones.
Yeah, I saw that when I'm kind of like that's.
Yeah,
good.
they just came out, I think, this fall, so
Yeah.
very nice.
You're
Seen
very
a,
well.
seen a lot of resurgence
Like
in merchandise from that.
notice how square that jaw is.
It's very square around.
Maybe the
It's a
most
Connery
square
jaw
pop
right
figure
there.
Yeah.
That is a Connery
I've ever
jaw.
seen.
Oh yeah.
That is a very
Very nice.
squared
Good
out
job.
Thank
jaw
you.
on that rounded head.
My thoughts on
Hand me the paper
2016.
and I will throw that away.
Thank you. Even want a paper throwing away too.
Yes.
I don't deserve this.
Let's try bringing the new year on a positive note,
Well,
gentlemen.
no, we're starting negative, and then we're at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
gonna
Again, I said we'll
bring her
start,
back
we'll
up.
start.
Yeah, we got to get the bad out. Bad news
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's been some pretty good albums out this year.
Yeah.
It's not been a great year for music overall, but
Not as good as last year.
There's been
Not that
some,
one definitive though.
some highlights.
Yes,
you
of
know,
course.
Which we'll get into in a later podcast. Jake has been promoting lately.
I have.
You still got several weeks to wait on that, probably, but our top 10 albums. So
Yeah. And top 10 movies, so feel free to submit your
Yeah.
lists.
We might read
Please
one of
do.
them.
Please do.
Yeah.
alrighty, so who's next?
I guess that brings it back around to me.
I was actually a bit more positive than what you have been lately.
Yeah.
So he's doing the reverse effect.
I just want to be different.
He's daving on daving.
What?
Two negatives make a positive.
What
This
the
is
shit is
Inception.
going on?
This is Inception.
All right, so I'm gonna just close my eyes and
Close your eyes
whoever.
forever.
Yeah,
Just embrace your inner Shira Imwe.
that's right.
Ooh.
Drum roll.
This is
or-
something different.
Yeah, I'm going against the grain here.
Oh shit! Damn.
Nice.
Funny story. You
Way to
text,
show
you text,
us up,
you,
Jordan.
you text me yesterday,
Yeah.
and I already bought this. That's why I asked if you got any.
Yeah. I kind of got a vibe from it, so I'm
Yeah.
being careful. But
Yeah. It's like I didn't want to be
Yeah.
too obvious, but I was like kind of hinting.
Hot damn.
So
Actually.
I think it was the last one
It might
left of because they were all unmasked
Yeah.
when I went because I got it earlier,
I
like
think-
last week.
I did. I kind of saw one up there, and something just told me to put it back.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. For the listeners.
Finally.
this is not a pop.
Yeah. No, it's not. Jordan got me the Elite Series diecast Kylo Ren.
Something I
Fucking
promoted
yeah.
on the
There's
last.
a reason why he's the best of us.
He is the best of us.
This is for the toy out people.
Yeah. It's amazing.
This is
Lot of
you listen to
crossover
listen to
happening
this podcast and then listen to the next toy out. This will
Yeah.
be like it's like Rogue One, then New Hope.
So
So,
the next toy out is gonna be amazing.
yeah.
It's gonna
Christmas
be all Star
bash.
Wars pretty much, like 90% Star Wars. Thank you very much.
Very welcome. All right,
So,
All right.
we got Jake.
Oh yeah. Do I have a thought?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like,
give us your thoughts,
Are
man.
we, I don't know.
he's
what
too
this
excited
is
about
going.
his toys.
Shit. My thought
His
is I
aisles.
just got a fucking Elite
Are you gonna
Series
keep it in
Kylo
the
Ren.
box, or are you gonna take it out?
I'll let you know on the toy aisle what I
I
did.
look forward to it.
I'm tempted to take it out right
I
now.
know, because I mean, I did discover.
It
We all
does.
want to play with it.
Yeah.
I did discover from the Stormtrooper they're a bit top heavy, and they kind of like to, they have a stand for a
But
reason.
the good thing with those figures that they both look good out or in.
Yeah.
Like where
The die
some
cast is amazing.
others different,
Although,
but yeah.
maybe it's just in the box, but his saber looks a little limp there.
I think it's because it's taped down right here, and it's
Again, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's because it's in the box.
Quit criticizing my gift.
He has to whip it out.
I can.
And then it's
If it is permanently like this, I can just heat it up a little bit and curve it and fix it.
there you go. Gotta warm that.
I'm a
It's
repairman.
like, yeah. Even if you don't get Richard something,
You gotta work
like,
the shaft.
super into, he can fix it.
Yeah.
He can work his toy magic on it.
All right, so 2016. My last thought was Trump. Well, I'm gonna say it was a decent year for movies. I'm gonna say about 75% of what 2014 was.
I think there's some real gems out
Yes,
there.
hidden
The
gems.
majority of I think the
The
big
blockbusters,
have been a
We're disappointed.
Very mixed bag.
Good ones out there, but
I
overall,
I would say mixed bag, not
Overall.
disappointment. Just kind of like there's been more of them. Especially
there's been
superhero
forgotten
movies.
ones.
Yeah.
Like Star Trek Beyond. No one
I
even
love that
remembers
movie.
it. I know, but no one remembers it came out. See?
Yeah,
Hear good things.
It just came out at the wrong
it
time.
might
Yeah.
be the best of the new trilogy.
I wouldn't
Debatable,
doubt,
but I
actually,
don't totally disagree.
Yeah,
it's gotta be better than Into Darkness.
yeah.
I like In the Darkness.
I like Into Darkness, but yeah, it's better.
It's the worst one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Who's next?
he's got a
Jacob.
I don't
gift for
remember
Jake.
what order we went into.
I'm saving my gift for Jake for last.
I already
Okay.
gave my gift to Jake, so
Okay, Jordan, you're up.
Okay.
I know what you
I'll
got.
close
but
my
I think
eyes.
you should.
I'm
Just
going
go
against
to
the
me.
grain again, people. 2 in a row.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Oh shit!
New 52.
DC Comics Unlimited Aquaman.
Very nice.
Jordan is the best.
I'm gonna.
Knowing your love for the New 52 Aquaman, I saw that one and picked that one
Kind
up.
of what got you into the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
So I thought it was fitting. I was like, hey,
He's got the trident and everything, man. Like,
It's been a
because on the
nice
back is
back.
that cover.
oh
remember?
yeah,
Yeah.
like the new 52 cover. Is
Beautiful
just,
sculpt on the face
yeah.
too.
Man, look at this. Got like information on the back. Man,
Information?
yeah.
We want
Real name
information.
Arthur Curry.
Information.
Oren.
Us toy aislers know what we're doing.
Yep.
Well done, sir. Well
Yes,
done.
You've definitely stepped up
Yeah.
this year.
I considered it, but I was like,
Now give me my
figures
gift.
are fine.
No.
No, I kind of assumed that was our standard now.
So yeah, I guess positive thought.
Here
Try-
on
I'm
the
gonna-
Pasty
well-
Pale Pot Podcast.
Well, okay.
Pasty Pale podcast positive.
Here's actually I will say this. I guess regarding the channel, yeah, we've over doubled our subscriber rate since this time last year. Because last year, last year we had about like 60 something, like 68 maybe. Now
we're
we've got like
striving
165.
for 75, and was it this time last year we were trying to shoot for 100?
Yeah, we're trying
but
to
we
shoot for 100.
Weren't there yet.
Yeah. Whereas
now we're
you know,
closer to 200.
yeah. Whereas right now we're at, you know,
That's growth.
Yeah.
yeah. So right now we're at 165. So like, and again, this is still just this is just a hobby, and the fact that there's even 100 of you who like regularly watch this and
Yeah.
comment.
The fact that we have maybe like a fan.
Yeah,
That we
a
have
fan,
we
like
don't
a
know
fan.
or
You know,
have
you
never
know
met.
who you are, fan.
That's weird, but awesome.
And it really,
Someone we don't know?
it actually does like feel really cool to like we put our thoughts and opinions on movies or TV shows, what have you, and you all like whether you agree or disagree. The fact that like you all comment with just any kind of feedback on like keep up the good work, guys.
You
or,
suck.
Yeah, you suck. It's kind of like cool, room for improvement. Or
love
even
to
when
be
you give
insulted.
us, yeah, or
It
even
feeds me.
yeah. Or even when you
Yeah,
give us
if you
positive.
say you suck, at least give us a reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even when you give us positive feedback, it's kind of like, okay, we can still do better though. Maybe we will. Maybe we
Can
won't.
we?
Yeah.
We can, but we might not.
But
Yeah,
will
let's-
we?
We
Yeah.
might stumble into better.
Will it be consistent?
Yeah.
No.
So to you fine, lovely people who have subscribed and always comment and like and all that stuff and just support us, many thanks. to
Give us
you all.
money.
Yeah, let's just come on, keep it coming.
That
Make
should be our
us,
channel resolution. We're gonna
Patreon,
start a Patreon.
Kickstarter.
make us
We're
super
gonna start
famous
all the
already.
ones with GoFundMe, any of them we can find.
Like, why aren't we famous right
Patreon's
now?
ongoing. Like GoFundMe and Kickstarter just kind of
Yeah.
have a set date.
Yeah, I know.
Patreon is like.
I'm saying
just
we
give
get
us
all
money.
three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Go
holidays.
GoFundMe for new equipment. Kickstarter for newer equipment.
Yeah.
But I know
We'll do more
apparently he needs
episodes.
More toys for
Yeah,
himself.
yeah, and
Yeah.
more pop figures because I'm getting a lot of pop
I do,
figures.
You're
you do have a
popaholic.
lot of
Yeah.
display.
We might have
But,
to have you guest star on a toy aisle.
I would gladly do that.
We'll do like a pop episode.
Yeah, in the future.
Yeah.
But
do
yeah,
a mom
in,
episode.
in all seriousness though, like we really do appreciate it. And you guys are fantastic, and keep sending us comments and all that stuff.
You're probably the best looking audience.
Yeah. And you might even be better than
I didn't know
Jordan.
where that was going.
You might even
I
be
didn't know if
better
you were
than
talking
Jordan.
to Jake, talking to the audience. Well, that's a given. So we have the best
We were
audience.
praising the listeners, so
Yeah.
they're very good looking.
Probably.
No,
Even when they sneeze.
yeah,
And we're not just saying that.
and that's a reference I appreciate.
Well,
Even
If you
in-
get
even-
that, you're the
even-
best audience member.
Even in your vinegar strokes. All right, so
Oh, so who's next?
Jordan. It's Jordan's turn to receive.
He's gonna receive Jake's gift this year.
I guess. Silver. I got a Silver Surfer.
Another figure that I've not
Yes.
seen before, and that's kind of like
Yeah, I don't think I've.
And
Oh, really?
If I have seen it, I never really
And-
gave much thought. Yeah,
you're one of the few people I know who like appreciates the character and
Yes.
actually really likes it.
I like that.
Because it was between that and I think I saw another one, but I was kind of like, I think you
Yeah,
would
this is
appreciate
really cool.
Silver Surfer a little bit more because that one's a little less common.
Yeah, that was really neat. Thank you
Nice
very
one.
much.
He's even got his little surfboard too.
Oh yeah, he's definitely coming out.
Yeah, I think pops in general like more better.
Well, the only reason I've been
Box, but-
keeping them boxed up is just for space. Like, I don't have a
Yeah.
great display right now for
Your
them,
whole wall
except for
is
my
like
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Oh yeah, it's the border now because I ran out of wall room. So
Do you have a thought?
Yeah, you're fine.
I have a thought. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of echo what Jake said with starting newer shows like
Oh, yeah.
Toy Aisle.
Yeah.
Out of the Loop is really cool.
Sure.
Both of which
May-
are always fun
yeah.
to
We've
record.
launched,
Yes.
you know,
Once,
different
yeah,
ships.
kind of along with these new subscribers, kind of delving into the way we've branched out a little bit. Hopefully, we can get a more consistent basis with music, movies, all that fun stuff, and
knitting, crocheting.
yeah,
Yeah.
all of our different
Yeah,
interests.
and not just like the bigger tentpole
Tanning.
movies, but some of us like
Long
mostly
print.
Jordan.
Okay, Rico.
See some of the smaller movies, in particular horror movies that I'm not really a big fan of.
I really loved Arrival.
Actually, I think it has
Or,
been a
like-
decent year for
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
It has for theatrical
The fact
horror
that
films. This has
Ouija
been the
was
best
tolerable.
year that. This is the
It
best
was
theatrical
more than
horror
tolerable.
year
It
I
was
can remember.
amazing.
No,
Like,
yeah, the fact
it
that
was
Ouija,
a competent horror.
the fact that Ouija was pretty good.
That might be my surprise movie of the year.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
I had like zero
Oh
expectation.
yeah.
The only reason I even saw it was because Reverend Spaceman was like,
Yeah.
it's actually.
Yeah, I recommended a horror movie. That doesn't happen.
It really doesn't happen. Though the last horror movie you recommended, I didn't really care for. But I was probably too tired to really get the intricacies.
And then I
mean,
talked-
when explained
What,
to me,
Babadook?
I
I
appreciate it.
talked to you about it a little bit, and you liked it better just from the
Though I don't,
conversation.
yeah, I don't know if I'd really rewatch it anytime soon, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
very
yeah,
boring.
just kind of small movies like that. I remember, I guess, telling you about Green Room and
Yeah, that was
a couple
fantastic.
other
Unfortunately,
Hell or
the
High
last
Water
one
when it
gets
came
monster
out.
movies.
I know we'll be discussing that again, but
Yeah.
just like just smaller movies, low budget, limited release,
Mm-hmm.
but just to talk about those and do music, toys, TV. We are wanting to do a
Yeah.
TV like season recap, kind of what you and Phil do
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes, but like do it episode by episode, what you all used to do with those guys over there. But unfortunately, Star Trek
Yeah.
is not coming out to like May. It
Yeah.
was originally going to be January, so we were going to
Taking the Star Wars slot.
we were going
May.
to promote that a little more, but
Yeah.
probably in May we'll
We'll still do it.
get that going again. Oh yeah, it's just a little longer, but just starting new shows. That's been a positive and really fun to do. Hope
Yeah.
to
And the holidays
Continue
are
it,
gonna be
yeah.
over soon, so we'll
Thank
actually
God.
have,
get them more on a regular basis
we'll
here.
have some freedom in our schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite us like being in a very Christmas spirit of
Yeah.
gift giving,
We hate
there are
Christmas.
at least 3 of us in this room that just absolutely cannot stand Christmas.
Maybe not that far, but it is one of those
Well,
things
it also
where, like, when
has
the
to
holidays,
deal with your job too.
Yeah.
Plus, it's been Christmas
Always.
for us since like September.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
It's earlier every year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is
I was actually into it until like a couple weeks ago,
yeah.
and even then, like I'm
it
still
just
down-
becomes a day where it's like
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
And even then, I'm still down for some eggnog and stupid Christmas movies.
Yeah.
We've got plenty.
And some fun gift exchange.
Yeah.
So,
Dave's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and get mine out of the way because it's probably not as good as Jordan's.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably better. It's probably
Like
better.
a square box. I'm not really sure. But you taped it pretty well.
Yeah, I used packaging tape.
You taped
Like,
hard
like
af,
a
man.
legit
You taped hard
amateur?
af.
Yeah.
So I sense a theme here with me, but I actually do really like this. It's a Batman, but it's the Flashpoint
But it's not.
Thomas Wayne Batman.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We saw them together that day, and I really hoped you didn't end up getting it, but I knew you
No, I didn't
never
know.
went back.
Like
to
I
that.
think I might have pointed this out to you. So good job paying
Nice.
attention. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's very cool.
The
It's
great red on it.
and
Yeah.
you know, if you know anything about the Flashpoint,
Murder
Thomas Wayne,
Batman.
Yeah, it's the murderous Batman with a
So
Bacardi
basically, Ben
logo on his
Affleck.
chest.
Yeah.
Tommy Wayne.
Yeah.
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 The
Very
drunkard.
cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now you gotta be positive for
Pasty
once.
Pale Pops. It was positive
You know,
last
what
thought.
what I think is scarier than the Donald Trump presidency is
The Hillary one.
his cabinet
Yeah.
picks, which all seem to pretty much undermine their departments. So, you know, it'll be a fun 4 years, or whenever he gets assassinated.
Or impeached.
Yeah. Whichever
Or
goes
both.
first.
It's getting dark on this thought.
Maybe they'll happen simultaneously.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I
crook.
feel like he would be up for it just because of his massive ego. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be the first one to be simultaneously. Nobody could do it better. It would be fantastic. It would be a great assassination impeachment.
Yeah.
It'd be wonderful.
Most important thing, I wasn't fired.
And we'll have also built the wall and drained the swamp.
Good one.
Is that your actual? All right, great. I like it.
Let's go, Rev.
Great again.
All right. I guess I have only one left to get.
Yeah, is this the
yeah,
last
this
round?
This will be the last round.
Just
yeah.
the last round?
I
All
think
right.
so, because, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna
I've
give you
given
the
mine.
first,
All right.
It's taking me a while to get it out of the bag. It's actually
Another
somewhat
theme.
current, yeah.
Ooh.
And also, I guess, runs a theme. But I think in a discussion we had at the coal mine, you said might have mentioned you like this character. So
All right. I'm opening my eyes now. Hey. It's Chirrut.
it's
It's
I don't know what
Daredevil.
you were about to say.
It's Daredevil.
It's
Daredevil
Star Wars.
was in
Yeah.
that movie?
Star Wars
Star Wars
Daredevil.
Daredevils. Yeah, it's awesome.
He's
is
one with the pops.
Yeah, he is one with the pops.
The pops are with him.
The pops are with one with
I don't
the.
get the reference.
Yeah.
Watch Rogue One, Dave.
Thank you for buying me this figure from this movie you haven't seen.
That's a lot of dedication.
He was pretty cool. I liked his whole
Yeah.
I liked his
I
staff.
like his eyes.
Yeah, I like his eyes and his staff that kind of looks like it's like a lightsaber.
He was
but
funnier
definitely
than I
And-
expected too.
And probably once you see the movie, you'll take the pop figure back and be like, no. This
Yeah,
is
be like,
mine.
give me this, and then you'll be like,
I was looking for
Here's a rock.
K2SO for you,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they were like sold out everywhere. Because he's so popular
No,
I
now.
kind of realized I don't think I have any Batman pop figures. So
it's crazy.
Really?
I have Batman pop figures. I've got the green one and the pink one.
I know I've seen it.
It's great.
It is.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll make my thought.
Final thought?
Related to this. I like the fact that Star Wars is just a Christmas thing now.
Yep.
It seems fitting.
For
It's-
us, anyway.
Well, I mean, it's such a merchandise-driven
It's awesome.
franchise, anyways.
And what a
and
better
it's
way to
all about
cap off the
commercials.
year. No
Yeah.
matter how good or how shitty it is, we have Star Wars to look forward
Yeah.
to.
I mean, we're Americans. We're gonna go see Star Wars.
We are Americans? We're Americans? What?
We're Canadian.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, that's
North-
not technically
North
American.
Americans.
Yes.
We're gonna
In
go see.
Canada?
We're gonna go see Star Wars.
Except for me, I'm Chinese.
Eh?
Yeah, just like
The
Chirrut.
original.
Eh?
So we go to see Star Wars. This is what we do. If there's a new Star Wars movie coming out, hey,
You guys will go see it.
If
I'll be stuck at work.
the last one was shitty, who cares? Let's go. And yeah,
Yeah.
Dave will be stuck at work. Thank you, Dave.
That's the thing now.
It is the thing.
We buy you a ticket anyways, and you're just kind of
Sorry
like,
that I'm so
"Eh."
good at my job.
Yeah.
And by good, I mean I show up.
That's
That's good enough.
for some people. Yeah, you are like employee of the
Seems
month.
to be the way it's been going this year. Because,
Yeah.
like, nobody's showing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So like I said, yours is
It's
in a
not
brown-
wrapped. It's in a
It's in a
brown.
brown bag. You can probably guess what it is just by that. Open your eyes.
It's a serious right now.
You son of a bitch. Kraft blue cheese. You whore.
Dude, we should have ended on that. I don't even want to give the rest of my gifts.
You bastard.
Winner.
Just walk out.
Okay,
That's what
so
I
a bit of context here
Get your tile.
for you people.
No, this is a whole separate podcast.
Who aren't
We
aware-
Give the short version.
Short version. This
And I
has been
mean,
going on
like,
for a few
shorter than
years.
short.
Literally
Since high school.
Yeah.
Since we first went to Hooters, and I was like, you know what? I'll try
In high
blue
school.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Rebel.
blue cheese. It's awful, and I don't like it. It's just terrible. Spaceman, on the other hand, is a huge
Why don't you
fan.
try some?
Yeah.
Live
Shut
on
your
air.
whore mouth, Dave. Spaceman, on the other hand, is quite the fan of blue cheese.
Love
so
it.
this has been an ongoing debate. Anytime we go out to eat anywhere,
Even if you
Spaceman-
don't have it.
Yeah, Spaceman always orders blue cheese with his food. He
Like even
probably
with,
likes
like,
it.
pancakes and
He,
stuff?
he
No,
probably
even if-
likes it,
yeah.
but mostly just to piss me off because he knows I hate it so much.
Even if he's not going to get blue cheese that time, he'll just ask the waitress
Yeah.
if they have blue cheese,
Yeah.
just to know.
Yeah. You guys have no. I don't want it.
I just want to know if it's there.
And,
I
and
feel
if
better-
it's good.
I
Of
feel
course
better
it's
knowing
good.
you.
And here's the thing.
That's all I need to know.
You know,
Jake always brings the waiter in on the debate for some reason.
because
The Rock.
they serve the food, they know this
Because
stuff.
there's this cute guy at this bar.
But most of them
And,
have agreed
like,
with me
he
that
does
blue
look
cheese
like
is
Rock.
awful, and you can get the hell out.
Even Jared Leto from old Chicago. He kind of looked like Jared Leto. I'm not,
Okay,
Jared
yeah,
Leto
yeah, a
in
little
Chicago?
bit. I can kind of see
might
that.
have been just because I
Has his
just
career gone down that much in Suicide
Yeah.
Squad?
Yes.
All right, so
He's method acting. He's gonna be a piece of work in his next film.
I feel kind of bad. So here's your real gift.
You should have waited the next round.
I know. But
It's too good.
yeah.
Oh, this one's actually
Bad about
wrapped.
something?
No comment.
Although now that I have a bottle of blue cheese, you're never gonna order blue cheese at a restaurant. I will have that and just be like, "Here's all the blue cheese," and
You're just
shove
gonna
it
have
down.
it in
They'll
your
be like,
car
no
so just to
outside
give it to him.
cheeses.
Oh, holy shit!
The
Holy
stars
night.
are
A
bright.
Legend of Zelda coffee mug.
Nice.
It's got the Hylian shield as like the mug.
Zelda
The
shield?
shield.
I was,
yeah, the
I was
shield
thinking it
that
might be a
Zelda
pop
uses.
figure. I was thinking it might be a
it's
pop
actually
figure.
a pretty similar.
Yeah,
picture.
that's kind of why I got it because it's kind of a similar
Although when I
box.
felt the brown bag, I was like, "Oh, did he give me like a thing of alcohol or something?"
Yeah,
Yep.
that was the
Nice
point.
misdirection.
That's
So-
why I-
yeah, misdirection.
There might be some in there. You just gotta open it up.
Drink it, find out.
No, I'm
There's
good.
a hint of.
And even though I don't drink coffee,
You
I
can
was
use-
eyeballing
can use it
this
for other
the
things.
other day.
See, I'd already bought it for you
can
then.
put it in other
That's why
things.
That's why I kind of didn't say, oh, you could use it for like eggnog or hot chocolate, because I would have said that otherwise, and you would have bought it.
Or beer or tea or like
Yeah.
literally
This is
That
only
is
for
true.
coffee.
any
Don't get
kind
it.
of
Yeah.
beverage that you can pour into a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
Is
What?
wet.
What is this water?
Even soup.
Yeah, you can.
Have
You
soup
can drink
in it.
soup out of it. Yeah.
But yeah,
And
You
so-
can use it for many
You
things.
see,
I'll tell you what I won't be using it for: blue cheese.
well, no, why
But
would
you
you put that in a
could.
mug? That's just
No,
madness.
no, I would not
I don't
use
know why you
it.
would just drink blue cheese unless you, when they fill it up with blue cheese, have
Oh, okay,
things on the
Spaceman,
side.
you're the advocator of blue cheese. Would you drink blue cheese?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. Shut up.
Prove
do it
it.
and you make it so sexy.
You're wrong.
But yes, eggnog
So-
is a thing tonight, so now
Yeah.
you got something to drink it out of.
Yay!
So is that your thought?
What's the blue cheese
Blue
thing?
cheese debate will never die. That's your thought.
It's not gonna die, unfortunately, because
Never know about it.
Spaceman will never see the light. That ranch is better. Blue cheese is terrible. So are we? Am I doing a negative thought or
Make
just
America
a thought in
great again.
Just a
general?
thought.
Thought. So I like. I don't know. I guess like with all the shittiness in the world, there's still always some kind of light and levity, whether it be through
What?
movies
Star
or
Wars.
music or
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars. In any form, because there's so many variations of Star Wars: the movies, the comics, the novels,
blue
what have you.
cheese.
Shut your whole mouth, Dave. You
Honey
shut
Pop.
up. But
That was a lot in my life.
yeah. So it's kind of like, regardless of where you live in the world or whatever your circumstances are, there's always some kind of positivity somewhere.
And no matter what, you're gonna die.
Don't be a Dave and just be negative all the time and not go see Rogue One. Be positive.
I can't be a Dave because I did see Rogue One.
Exactly.
Even though some
Be-
people think we're the same person.
Yeah. So
Be-
you might have
be-
already seen it.
okay, be more like-
What'd you think of Rogue One, Dave?
I don't know.
I give it a 1.
When I think of Rogue One,
Be more like the
I'd probably
Reverend.
give it like a painted mug of hot chocolate on a rainy winter's night.
Okay. But be
Yeah.
more.
You give a BB-8 pop figure and destroy it, and then
But
bring
that's not
it
a
back
real
to
rating. It's
life.
just nonsense words.
I can't do it. I can't do it
Really,
like
to
you.
rate it, it would be-
So my advice:
It's
be
not
more like
hard.
the Reverend Spaceman half of the Dave Spaceman thing.
Yeah, be more like me.
Of the Space
me.
Dave.
Yeah.
I actually do have a thought, if I remember it by the time we get to me, that's sort of connected to that. So
Okay.
All right.
something
Remember-
actually kind of positive. in
Remember
our
what?
lives. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thought.
Cool.
So I guess sort of words of encouragement.
I'm gonna
Let's
give
go.
Jordan his pop figure because it's a pop figure, obviously.
You spoiled it.
Whoa.
You blew it. Jeez.
It's also something from a movie franchise.
What?
Man.
Da-da. You might have it.
No, I
already,
don't have any
know.
stormtroopers, surprisingly. So yes.
And it's got a shield
Awesome.
in it.
It's
Yeah.
TR8R.
That's what
Yeah.
it's-
Traitor!
Oh, everyone's favorite
favorite one,
stormtrooper,
right?
the
I actually
traitor.
do have that one, so I'm glad
Yeah,
you got
I
that
do.
one for
Yeah, I do like
I got that one for you. Then.
the shield. Is nice. Makes
Yeah.
it gives it that
It's a
exclusive
little different,
sticker.
yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, which is
Very
another
cool.
thing with.
Yeah, I don't.
you know,
I don't
mine's
have
got
any
the exclusive
stormtroopers.
sticker. So you other fools can't get it because it's exclusive.
Actually, haven't bought any pops in a while, so I'm glad I stocked up tonight.
Yeah.
it's been the one thing I've actually been doing a lot of
I've
lately.
been kind of laying off of it because I know that people get
That
these
and
gifts.
they're everywhere. So
Yeah.
when you just want to get like 5 in
Yeah.
a row,
Yeah.
and
I've been
over
trying
a
to
couple
be more
weeks.
Well,
fiscally
like, even-
responsible, so
Shut
I
up.
Like
waste money
honestly,
on
like
toys.
even when I bought you all's pop figures at
you
like
just had to get yourself
I
something.
really did like
did.
because there was there were
Yeah.
several that I was eyeing and I ended up going with the Conan the Barbarian one because I love the
Oh,
Conan
nice.
the Barbarian movie and again it's like
And that talk show is not bad.
yeah
either.
but like
When are we
so-
gonna get Conan and O'Brien the Barbarian? I'm sure it's been
hopefully
done.
soon.
Buy my pop figure,
Uh,
Jake.
But yeah, like there's several
want
pop
to
figures
be
that I
in
was
your
kind of
Jake,
eyeballing.
man?
I was eyeballing like the Conan. There's a Predator one because I really love Predator as well. There's like a few others, but I was kind of like,
That's like yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna go with Conan the Barbarian because I feel like that's like a less, I guess, common pop that you would see. Because obviously, like the superhero ones, the Star Wars, you're gonna see all the time, which
Yeah.
already have like a decent amount. And I'm gonna
Sounds
keep
like a
ordering
bad
the
symbol,
pop figures
too.
of Marvel, DC, Star Wars.
That's
Um,
that's the great thing about pop figures. There's
Can't really-
so
Yeah.
many that you would
And-
not expect.
Yeah.
Like I saw like
out of the box.
stuff from
Oh, yeah.
the movie Mean Girls the other
Yeah.
day.
And, like,
Yeah.
I
another
just would have
one,
never imagined.
Such a classic.
Another one that I ended up getting
It was good for a
recently
teen
as
film.
well, kind of in the same vein as Conan the Barbarian, is a Red Sonja pop figure.
Yeah,
Because
kinda-
I've been reading the Red Sonja comics lately.
you need to watch that movie.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch.
Um,
Get something in your system. It's worth a watch.
but the comics have been pretty good, and I think just as a really
Is
cool
the costume
character
anything like the comic costume?
on
I
the
don't
pop
know.
figure
In
or
the
the
movie.
movie. I think it's a bit.
It's 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That kind of
Is it equally as revealing?
yeah. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
it does a good job.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's a late night watch. If you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like we said on the toy aisle, like with pop figures, it's not really a matter of when, or it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about the Friends ones, before,
Yeah.
like a year before it came out. We are like, they're gonna make Friends,
Yep.
right? And sure enough, a year later, there's
Yep.
Friends ones in
Rachel
GameStop.
Rachel
ones.
Green's in my room right now.
Yeah.
Doing her thing.
I gotta,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get some putty on there, add some nips.
Yeah.
She gotta blast the nips.
Get that
Blasted,
custom
bro.
figure. That'll be on our pop episode with Jake.
Yeah.
Anytime, gentlemen.
But yeah, my
look forward to it.
thought DC Rebirth came out
Yeah,
this year.
that's true.
And that was a
We
lot
gotta
of fun.
discuss that,
Yeah.
I still need to get caught up, but
I'm not caught up. I have
I'm like
a
a-
huge stack. I have all the stuff, but
yeah,
I'm
I'm like a month behind.
just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start reading a couple every day, and I'll get caught up. But it's been really cool because I remember back in like last winter and like spring when it came out, we were like, well, it might be okay.
Well,
There might be a
remember-
couple
I was
titles
kinda
here and there,
I was
but
just kind of like, I'm not gonna read ongoing comics. I'm just gonna get trades here
then,
and there, and then
everyone
yeah,
everyone in the round table got in on it. It's
I'm
been
dragging
really
you all
cool.
up there every other week.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
And again, it's been solid so far, so which is good because
Of course, of
You
course,
know.
it'll hit a little hump there, but
Yeah,
you'll
it's
have
DC.
your titles that
Yeah.
are gonna go strong for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get caught up, but it's fun. To,
Oh, yeah.
It's not a chore to get through them anymore.
Yeah.
like
in a way,
some
I
of
feel
them
like
were.
DC kind of needed that oomph, like because it's not
Yes.
a full reboot, but they need that oomph to kind of because like some of the New 52 titles were kind of tapering off a bit, and some people were like just kind of Because I was actually, I fell behind
lot of them
on
were
a lot
getting
of DC
canceled.
stuff. Yeah, a lot of them were getting
Or
canceled.
just getting new writers and not doing well
So
at
like
all.
for a while, I was just reading Marvel, but then when Rebirth came out, I was kind of like, finally, I can get back on DC, and that's now all I'm reading. Because Marvel have just done basically a complete reversal.
And when we say Marvel, we just mean Marvel Universe, not like Marvel Star Wars.
Marvel Star Wars has been killing it.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I've
I've been enjoying
everything,
those,
but
but
I am interested
Like
in
what I
picking up
have read?
Kanan now that I've kind of familiarized
yeah, that's the one I haven't read yet.
Freddie
I'll
Prinze
probably pick
Jr.?
those up with the volumes, like at the
I'd
library
rather
or
see a
something.
comic about Freddie Prinze Jr.'s real life.
Well, they have that too.
Hey,
It's called
Sarah.
Scooby Apocalypse,
Yeah.
which
All
has
right.
been great. I'm behind on it, but it's been pretty.
Yeah, I
fun.
think
But I just didn't want to pay.
I've read all of them except for in the newest, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. That Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Yeah.
All right, is it time for Dave?
Is it?
Last one.
You might have this if not. I have a
kinda-
receipt.
I kind of doubt it, but. Pop figure? Oh, awesome. I don't have it. Actually.
Yes,
Alright.
good.
I thought about buying it.
I know. I remember
definitely don't have
since
it.
you're a big Hannibal
I am a
and
big
Silence
fan.
fan.
It's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yes.
yeah,
It's Hannibal.
As if you've listened on our horror debate from
It's the
last
greatest
year.
horror movie of all time, according to
Do that
us.
debate.
Yeah, it's Hannibal Lecter with the classic mask and the when he's being wheeled.
Yeah.
Straight
He's in-
jacket.
There,
He's in the hand
That's the
truck.
word.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's not many horror pop figures, but the ones that
No.
are out there are really cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got that Jason one.
But it's kind of
You're
weird that
welcome.
they don't have a whole lot of them, considering how
Yeah.
popular.
I know.
they
I think they'll grow
Oh, yeah.
more, but
Probably different variations of like the horror characters,
Yeah.
like different versions of like Freddy and Jason and all that stuff. I mean, there's like how many different Batman ones?
All of them.
Yeah, there's like
Hundreds
the
of thousands.
there's now like the imposters where
Tons.
it's like Killer Croc Batman,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like
Harley Quinn Batman.
Yeah, it's kind of like that's cool, but I feel like they're kind of milking
Running
Batman.
out of ideas.
Yeah,
oh,
but again, you know,
something else snuck in. What is this? Whoa!
What?
What?
Two?
What?
Well, if that's not the most perfect thing.
Care to
I'll find
reveal?
myself.
Care to reveal what your other gift is?
It's beautiful,
It's,
is what it is.
me from that movie. I was in Minions.
That you like?
Like it for what it is. It's
Actually,
a-
I actually had
it's
to
a
hunt
movie.
for that because there was tons of minions when I was like picking up. I was like, oh, that's not Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not Dave. Oh, it's the cook. No, I need the Dave
Kind of
one.
wasn't really sure which one Dave was.
It's that one. It's
It's-
that. It's that.
Now
one.
you know
Yeah.
forever.
He's got two eyes.
Yes, Dave has two eyes. He's got the hair parted in the middle. That's how you tell it's him.
Now I know.
It's your minion
Thank
self.
you.
I still okay. So
Blue cheese and Dave are the best
let's
presents.
transition into this. I
I'll
think
take
we.
the blue cheese off your
I
hands.
want
if
it
you
just
want.
to be clear. It's from Despicable Me
No,
2.
no, you've gifted it. I'm
I
gonna keep
also
it.
have one more bonus
Even if
gift
I never
I
use
have
it,
one more
it's gonna
bonus
stay in that
gift.
fridge.
Whoa.
You just had, yeah.
for
that's why you're
Rev's
the best. You're
birthday.
Whoa.
So I have
It's true,
one
it
more
is.
bonus gift
Been your birthday
Here it is.
recently. Thank you.
Oh, holy shit! It's Bones.
from
From
the
Star
new
Trek
one
Cross.
that you
Yeah.
love.
Awesome. Thank you. This is,
Woo!
Not that David Boreanaz show. I went to that tour of like his home. I think it was just that horse's home.
Well, I'll put our
Horse
pop
around.
figures together and take a picture
Yeah.
to post
Then we'll have
because
to
we had
remember
so
those
many
two.
pops. Yeah,
Kylo's just like looming behind
yeah.
him with Aquaman.
Yeah.
His best friend.
Another
Yeah.
They both got three
Peachy
pointed.
Pale Pop Christmas.
Pretty sure Adam
Weapons.
Driver and Khal Drogo would be good friends.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bones was really great in that movie too.
he was.
He's a pretty good actor.
It's
Yeah.
a great movie. I love Carl Urban.
Oh yeah.
No homo. Mostly.
Even
Yes.
Even a little.
He's a good-looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna assign to his DMs to tell him that? No
Yeah,
homo.
No homo.
He was who I would have
So he
cast
doesn't get
as
offended. Yeah.
Batman Bruce Wayne,
I think that would be.
After
Back-
John Hamm, of course.
which is a reference to our DC
Your John
recasting
Hamm and Shia
podcast we
LaBeouf.
did like a while back.
I would have put Nick Cage in
Wait.
every role of the Justice League, but that
Right,
works too.
yeah.
What was that positive thought you were gonna
Oh yeah,
say?
you've got one.
Oh, somewhat
Oh my God.
positive related to Riff Spaceman. I've started a private detective agency.
That's positive.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you
We've
work
solved
at
like 3
6 a.m.
cases
Yeah.
already.
One of
Okay.
the first case was who moved the Milky Ways. Were they Milky Ways?
They're the one you like.
Yeah, they were the Milky Way Midnights, the dark chocolate ones.
Ugh.
They were just like, shut up. They were like slightly out of reach for me at the break room, and like I could have got them, but someone had to have put them where I couldn't reach them. And
We figured it out. I don't remember who it was.
No.
We don't keep good records.
I don't think anyone actually did it, but I think that was the case. We don't
Parts of
necessarily.
Rave's investigations.
Yes. For Reverend and Dave.
Thanks to
Very
a
nice.
co-worker of ours who figured out the best theory of like if we're the same person or not.
Do you want me to explain it or should you?
You'll do it better.
It doesn't matter. You're the same
That's
person.
how we delegate in our
All right, so Dave,
agency.
the Dave of this universe, is dead, and our Dave is actually me from another universe who's come to replace Dave. So we're the same person, but we're not.
I want to watch the TV show.
Yes, it's called Rave: investigative journalism.
Feel free to hire them. Just tweet Reverend Spaceman or Instagram him or
It's Rev Spaceman.
Rev Spaceman.
Interest for
Because Twitter has a
MySpace.
character limit on your name because Twitter's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't respect.
My name's Twitter.
But
I'm stupid.
I guess
Yeah.
I know
You
me and you've discussed this.
You want to drink eggnog now?
Sure. I'm gonna bring up the eggnog.
All right, you guys.
But
you
it's-
do
alcohol.
I think this will transition into our intervention
you guys
for
need to get
Dave.
something to drink it out of.
That's where
So,
this is ending.
so
Oh,
basically,
it's just beginning.
Dave's been
Nice
very
and
negative
cold. It's been sitting in
about
my
things.
Yeah, it's colder. We are
Like
in Canada.
here's the thing. So again,
something to drink.
Dave likes the Minion movie. That's whatever.
That and the blue
You know,
cheese is the best.
He can
gifts.
he can like Minions because his argument is basically, I take it at face value for what it is. That's fine. However,
Might want to move
Here's-
yours off of the table.
here's what I don't get.
Protect this.
Here's what I don't get. You can take something like the Minions at face value and accept it for what it is. Fine. But something like John Wick, an amazing movie.
John Wick
like,
was not amazing.
Yes,
It
it
was
was.
okay.
It was a great movie.
John Swick
Thank you.
podcast.
And yet, for whatever reason, a movie like John Wick, you're kind of like, it's fine, you know. No, at
The
face
expectations for a drama / action movie are not the same as a
no, you take John Wick
Disney,
as it
Pixar,
is a
whatever
very,
it is.
it's
kids
a very
movie.
like
What
just
do you have
action.
against Keanu, man?
It's a very simple premise. It's an action movie. You shouldn't have
They
expected.
killed his
like-
dog.
Yeah, they killed his dog, man. And
I
the
was aware
action
of that.
sequences, the choreography were outstanding.
It's fine.
Everyone cheers.
Shut your. See, okay, intervention.
I didn't even
oh, yeah,
dislike
intervention.
it. I just didn't like it as much as you guys did.
Get in here.
I still don't see how that's you
We're
again.
drinking at an intervention right now,
That's how interventions work.
Intervention.
which is
Yeah.
weird because when
I drink
we
too
had that
much, but it's the
intervention
holidays.
To get me off the cocaine.
I feel like you're
We
like
were all
standing
doing
on this
cocaine.
ledge, and I just want you to just go ahead and jump off it.
Yeah. But like, here's the thing, though.
Maybe I will.
That's fine that like you're not as crazy about John Wick, but it's still the fact that you took something like Minions at face value, and other movies you're kind of like Pacific Rim.
Like
You're kinda
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim was
None
terrible.
of, you're like there wasn't enough character development. It's
It
a
wasn't
giant robot fighting
specific enough.
kaiju. What did you expect?
What were you wanting out of Pacific Rim that you didn't get?
Everything. I thought the trailers looked cool, and then when I was watching it, I was just like constantly rolling my eyes. I'm like, this is really stupid.
I just
So-
wasted
I'm done with you.
$8.50.
Giant robots fighting kaiju. Come on.
Will you see
not
number
like
2
Gamera?
Yes, only because of the
of
director.
the podcast,
And John
Well, I
Boyega.
watched the second
John
one, but-
Boyega is going to be
and
in
for
the
the
sequel.
podcast, so you can discuss
So
it.
we can talk about
Yeah.
how much you hate it because you hate freedom.
Well, I like Stephen the Knight, so I mean, I think he could probably pull the
Freedom.
franchise
Freedom.
to where it needed to be. I haven't been disappointed by him yet.
It was already
I
a
have-
perfectly fine.
He did
movie.
Spartacus, which I had a conversation about earlier today.
Spartacus
kind
is
of with Reverend
one of
Space.
my favorite
I was
shows.
adjacent to that conversation, but I had nothing to add. 'cause I
It's
haven't
pretty
seen
good.
It's one of my
You
favorite
were
shows
just
ever.
there.
It. Yeah, I'll probably watch before I watch Game of Thrones.
It's short.
Yeah. But
It's much more gratuitous.
Oh yeah.
Probably more realistic for its gratuitous. I mean, it's
Sure.
very stylized.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
think that's kind of how it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of people kind of criticize. It's like, no, that's kind of how Romans were. They were just dicks everywhere. Dicks and
Hedonistic
Penises,
Yeah.
specifically.
like every episode.
Whipping them out left and right.
yeah.
Specific
no,
rims.
Pretty much.
And like you
They were
know,
rimming specifically.
just tons of naked people just flaunting
Blood,
about.
gore.
Yeah.
Some story. And like
There actually
acting.
is a good story, good acting.
Yeah, hell or high water.
You're talking about Pacific
Right.
Rim, right?
Oh, we're still on Pacific.
We're all talking about different things right now.
What I've
Where-
come to the conclusion
where
of
are
is
we going?
2016 overall negative, but after this little podcast, like, hey, there was actually some positive stuff after
Yeah.
all.
Silver lining.
Yes.
Playbook, an okay movie.
Haven't seen it.
Eh.
Nope.
Not interested.
Need to watch it again, but
Yeah, I just didn't have much of an interest in it.
It's all right though.
Not
I feel
really your
like if
thing.
anyone were to win an Oscar for that movie, it should have been Bradley Cooper.
the Coop Dog.
Not that Jennifer Lawrence isn't good.
But that's
But she is, but
what are some of
that
our
role I didn't think really showcased
What are-
anything.
I guess, like,
I think
some
she
of
was
our-
just really popular at the time.
Yeah.
That's why she got not because of her acting ability.
That's when she was on the come up.
Yeah, not to say that she isn't deserving of that, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
I thought that was
particularly
during the
for
Fat
that role.
But
I was
I guess like
waiting for it.
what are some of our expectations or hopes for next year, 2017?
Movies overall.
Okay, yeah, great movies.
Movies will come out. They're still
Good
gonna release
movies.
movies.
Good blockbusters. I
I would
am
like for there
looking
to
forward
be
to.
movies.
What
yes.
movies are we looking forward to next year?
Blade
I'm
Runner
besides
2049,
Guardians,
yes.
Star Wars
You
Episode
see the
8.
teaser?
Yeah.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Blade Runner?
Yeah,
Ooh.
we can watch it after this.
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah, I'm-
Gosling, who I guess a positive
Still need
this
to
year,
watch
I've
it on the
become a pretty big
Blu-ray
fan of
on
Yeah.
your
recently.
TV.
Yeah, we got.
So I have not seen Blade
Final
Runner.
cut.
I'm looking forward to rewatching Blade Runner with the pasties here and seeing the sequel, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got me really excited.
Yeah.
Logan.
Alien Covenant, hopefully. But
Yeah.
Well,
Just 'cause-
Logan, I'm actually really
Yeah.
looking forward to. Based off that
looking
trailer,
more
I
forward
have no
to it
faith in it whatsoever,
than
but I'll say-
when we did the analysis a while back.
Yeah.
I am looking. It's
Yeah.
probably because I see the trailer so much now.
Yeah.
It's like,
all
all right, it's Johnny
Wonder
Cash.
Woman, I'm really looking forward to because the trailers have
Yeah.
all been great.
I am cautiously optimistic
Yes.
about Wonder Woman.
I am.
Yeah, but
Much as I can
yeah,
be.
Wonder Woman. I'm looking forward to.
of course, the Marvel movies, like Guardians, looks fantastic. Spider-Man:
Yeah.
Homecoming looks really
Spider-Man:
good.
Homecoming looks
Shut
Like
up,
everything
shut
I
up,
didn't want it to
Dave.
be.
Yeah.
Shut up, Dave.
You have the wrong opinion.
Then Thor.
I'm looking forward
At
to
least
that
I'm
episode.
offering a different opinion than
We don't
all
do
of
that
you just
here.
like
Yeah.
raging Marvel fanboys.
I didn't say anything about Spider-Man yet.
If
No,
I'm,
we've had
I'm
our
not-
criticisms of the Marvel movies.
No, I
Yeah, it's like they're
probably
starting
and even
criticize
the, and even
Marvel.
the Marvel TV shows.
I probably criticize Marvel more heavily than any of you.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Like I like them, but I gotta say, the movies are like
I'm not crazy about Doctor Strange. I'll say it right now.
Neither was I.
I like it more on a second viewing.
I loved it.
I
I'd
liked
give
it
it
more on
another
a second
shot.
viewing, but
I
I'm still it's
feel
still in the
like-
middle for me
I feel
I
like
feel like
they're
there's
personally.
still.
But a good movie, I get.
I feel like it's
I'm
a little
more
more-
style over substance.
I agreed
Which
a
is-
little more
what-
with fellow
point.
co-host Phil.
I would
Here's-
say, on the whole, I think Marvel movies are great, but they're really not gonna stand the test of time. Like you watch them
Yeah.
once, oh, that's great. Ready for the next one, you know.
That's the thing.
I
I
think
don't
that's
go
the
back
case
and
for
rewatch
some
those
of
like I do others.
Yeah, I've rewatched like Guardians.
But here's
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
Guardians I saw like 3 or 4 times in theaters.
because it's great.
We haven't
It's
seen
the best
And
it.
one.
I get the argument with like
I own-
Doctor Strange, but
Guardians
I
also one I own.
I guess like since I'm the most familiar with the character, that's everything that I wanted with a Doctor Strange movie, and it exceeded my expectations.
It's like
'Cause
I want a good movie first, and then it can be.
Well, no,
other
see, here's the
things,
thing. I actually
and
thought it
don't
was-
think it was at all.
I thought it was a good movie.
movie.
Because yeah, you can compare it to like it was very similar to like Iron Man, but
Well, I also got
in a
the
way,
feeling-
Doctor Strange and Iron Man are very similar characters. So it's not one of the things. Sure, I can you can kind of criticize it, but at the same time, don't entirely fault it just because they happen to be similar.
Well,
I mean,
Got
they're
a fault with that so much. Besides the fact that like, I definitely feel like the new Tony Stark is being shoved down our face or throats,
no, I
whatever.
don't think that at all.
Because
Or whatever you prefer.
we don't have
Whatever orifice you prefer things to be shoved into.
Yeah. Because we don't have Robert Downey Jr. much longer. We need a replacement.
They say that
But
like
that's a smart idea, though, business-wise. And again, it makes
I
sense
don't
because
disagree, but I
both
just feel like
characters-
they're really just jamming it down our throats
I don't
real
know.
hard
I don't
and
think they're
fast.
jamming it
right in
down
the
our throats.
anus.
They're not. I disagree.
They're fisting it so hard with Doctor Strange.
I don't think
Just how
they're.
jokey is, and that is something.
I will say yes. Some of the humor
I've
did
really-
not.
Wrong way.
None of the humor. And then, but
I
something
think
I'm
most of it did.
really starting to get annoyed with by the Marvel Universe is just how jokey everybody is.
See, that's
Yes,
what didn't
yeah.
totally agree with me on Doctor Strange. Like I was expecting it to be a little more.
That is my
Like,
Serious?
yes, it felt
Yeah.
My biggest
different,
criticism is
but,
it was a little too jokey. I'm thinking
Which I will.
It just
agree
kind of
with.
took me
It's
out
like
of it for a little
They're-
bit here or there. I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
I think
It's kind of why I don't
why'd you do
want
that?
X-Men. Like I didn't care as much, but I'm like very firm, and I don't want X-Men to go back to Marvel.
no,
No,
'cause
no,
They're
no,
just
no.
gonna.
they'll lose
No.
all their bite.
No.
Yeah, you could never have Deadpool.
Yeah.
And that. And
Like for all the faults that the X-Men
they
movies
could-
have.
Look,
and they have
everyone,
some
Cyclops
faults.
is funny.
if they could figure out how to make Fantastic Four work, like I'd rather them stay and be something different, so we can actually. And it's what I would have liked the Warner Brothers DC movies to be, even though judging by the Justice League trailer,
I'm just
they
ready
wouldn't
for
be exactly
DC
like
to
I want
get
something
going.
different.
Yeah,
Again, the Marvel movies are great
Yeah.
for what they are, but I don't want every other superhero movie to be exactly like the Marvel movies.
No, I agree, but
And I'd like something a bit more adult sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I
again,
like.
That's why I'm looking
And
forward to
being owned
potentially
by
DC.
Disney,
Yeah,
Potentially.
Yeah.
Logan.
just really all marketed to kids, which is fine. you
Yeah.
know, or just the family-friendly kind of wide audience, which is fine. But obviously these
Well,
characters
plus,
have
as
been around
we
forever,
get
and-
older, interests and tastes change
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So, 5, 8
but
years
there are
ago,
some
I
more
probably
adult-oriented
would have loved
stories.
things more.
Within
of
these
that.
comics,
I
with
do
these
think
characters that
one thing though
you're not
with
really
Doctor
gonna
Strange,
get in the
Doctor
Marvel
Strange
movies.
probably is one of the darker Marvel movies, especially like when he confronts Dormammu. He's getting killed.
Well, there's
was I the only
there's
one who
plenty
liked
of there's
Green
plenty of
Lantern?
dark elements in there.
I thought Green Lantern the whole time.
I actually thought Dormammu looked fine.
You're talking fish.
Again, I'll plead some ignorance on the character. Really,
He's
maybe that's pretty accurate, but I don't know, it's just a giant talking head.
I thought it
At
was
least it
fine.
didn't look like a space poop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and I
also,
had a big problem with that because anytime you introduce any kind of time travel where you just get to correct everything,
well, no, see, here's the
you
difference.
take away
though.
all the stakes.
True, but here's the difference though.
And I
with,
think it took away all the stakes from the entire Marvel universe.
but here's
Because why doesn't he just go grab the Eye of Agamotto
Okay, no.
again? and
Yes.
just go right back to before Thanos destroys the Earth or whatever.
That's
And
what
No,
just
yeah.
wait until we figure it out.
But here's the difference between a character like Doctor Strange and like any other stories where they have to use time travel or whatever. With magic, it comes at great price. Like it takes a lot out of you. You have to sacrifice something to use certain magical
He
spells.
didn't seem to be sacrificing much.
Yeah, no, he did. Because okay, so basically, if Dormammu like
They
if
could
Dor-
have, but of course
Never
it worked
mind.
out for him.
yeah, but that's the thing. He was able to outsmart Dormammu, which I liked more than him just kind of being like magical spell, bam, and he defeats him.
I can appreciate
So-
what they were trying to do, but at this, maybe it's just a nitpick for me. But like any time where you just, we can just go back and try it again.
Yeah, but again,
It's kind of like
That literally is how he won.
Yeah.
What was the point of
But
that?
it was the thing that like he made the decision where it's like, okay, this is the only way. At that moment, there might have been other ways,
Also
but at the
wouldn't have
moment,
had a big problem if
that
that's
was
kind
the
of how
thing.
the movie ended, and you're just like, well, what now?
yeah. But
Stephen Strange likes blue cheese.
shut your.
We should ask Benedict Cumberbatch on Twitter.
Yeah.
Everyone harasses Twitter. I don't even know if he's on Twitter.
Add the Benedict.
But
But
I don't know.
Yeah, or
Again, like,
any of
that's-
his whatever.
I get-
Spam his
I'm
agent.
checking.
I get your criticisms, but I respectfully
I
disagree.
have more criticisms.
You should have been on for the Doctor Strange review.
Man, that would have been.
Probably should.
Something.
We get to discuss it here at the end of the year.
Yes.
But
Our airing of grievances.
since
it's
we're-
Festivus.
since we're going on about an hour, we'll leave it at that.
Who cares?
But
2017, the year that we don't care.
I didn't like the characters in Doctor Strange. I didn't really care about any of them.
I liked him.
You didn't like Rachel McAdams?
Oh, this is
I liked her, but there wasn't
I'm
enough.
just kidding,
And
yeah.
like classic Marvel.
I don't
She's
think
what you wanted Jane
characters-
Foster to be.
I don't think he has an official Twitter page.
I
Fan
do.
page.
Yeah.
I do think that
Well,
like
I
they
get them
had
because I probably know.
Cumber bitches. That's what they call themselves.
I've
I do-
heard the term.
I do think there was more development
them.
and more chemistry between them and like Thor and Jane
Yeah.
Foster because
It's-
Natalie
it's
Portman
just
when she's in
forced.
yeah when
This
Natalie
sounds
Portman's in a role she doesn't care about she's just
Star Wars
kinda-
again?
she still does fine but yeah she
She's
doesn't-
there for the
But at the
paycheck.
same, yeah, I think she was kind of just there to be sort of his emotional center.
Yeah.
And the weird astral plane scene that kind of seemed to play more for comedy than anything. I didn't think really looked all that good.
Are we still talking about Doctor Strange?
Yeah,
let's
All right.
and I didn't.
Fair
I
enough.
thought again, I like Cumberbatch a lot. He's a fantastic actor, but I
Yes.
think Doctor Strange was too unlikable. And yes, I get that he's supposed to be unlikable at the beginning, but I don't think he ever really gets any sort
which
of
I'm okay
emotional
with
redemption.
because that gives him more development for later on in the movies to redeem himself.
perhaps,
These aren't movies.
To show,
They're-
he'll
they're
show a
really
soft
long
side
episodes
in a
of
later
show.
film.
perhaps.
Well, let's just face it. These aren't movies, air quotes. They're really big episodes that get released in theaters of a really long run
Yeah,
show.
that more or less is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I don't think is entirely a bad thing.
They're 2-hour episodic features in the MCU.
But,
that's fine. That's what it is.
yeah.
Just, you gotta take it for that.
Yeah.
You can't really review it as its own. You almost have to review it by phase.
Pretty much.
Maybe we will one day.
But again, for me personally, it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. Probably in my top 5.
It's in the top half for me.
Middle.
That's definitely in the bottom for me. Just being honest.
Anyway,
So what else? What were we talking about before we got on this whole thing?
The end of the year.
yeah, end of the
Yes,
year.
we-
And kind of,
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess,
what we're looking forward to next year.
Yeah.
I didn't really get to say.
Yeah,
much
because
about
we
it.
said movies.
Because there's
Yeah.
nothing to look
'Cause there's,
forward
like,
to.
potentially
We're gonna
good
die. Donald Trump
blockbusters.
is our president.
All right, yeah.
Kong's
all the
coming out
legends are dying.
relatively soon.
What is-
Kong.
oh yeah, March is a stacked month next
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Like,
Power
month,
Rangers.
next month.
Power
Yes.
Rangers.
next year, because Logan comes out March 3rd.
Like, I don't think it's
Power
Power
Rangers.
Rangers was sounding. All the information around it was sounding.
No,
I
shut up.
Wasn't that impressed
Stop
by the
it.
trailer?
Shut up.
It's just one
See,
trailer.
Do you guys
It's
see this?
It's Breakfast Club
Don't-
meets
Don't
Marvel.
you see why we're trying to have an intervention here for Dave? He's so negative. Didn't like
finish
That's
didn't
what this
like-
was.
Just be
No,
glad
didn't
Power
like-
Rangers
didn't
coming
like the
back
Logan
to the big
trailer. Say
screen.
what you want about the
Yeah.
Logan,
It doesn't
the
look
Wolverine
cheesy.
franchise. Totally fine. They're not very good. But the Logan
I'm kind of hoping
trailer,
that it like gets so serious that it becomes cheesy in a good way.
yeah.
If it's gonna be
It-
bad,
it-
let's make it
Oh,
cheesy.
yeah. I mean, it's going. to be
Baywatch.
I just don't want it to be bad. Oh yeah, Baywatch.
It actually
Yeah.
looks not
It
bad.
looks alright,
Looks like
yeah.
they're going to 21 Jump Street.
Which
Yeah.
is that you kind of have
Literally
to.
with a character saying something like, we're rebooting the franchise or whatever.
Yeah.
In a Nick Offerman type of way that he did in 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, which I'm all for.
Yeah. I think that's the only way you could do it,
Yeah.
really. But also, The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the rock.
Jumanji.
So
I hope he stays alive.
Is he?
next year.
he's only attached to 17 movies
No,
at
it's
the
not.
time.
It's not a celebrity dying year next year. We already got that out of the way.
what
this
did you all
year.
think of the Fate of the Furious trailer? First off, that title's awful.
I've seen none of those movies.
That's an
and I
awful
don't care to.
title.
They
I've
look-
seen them all, and I'll see this one.
I stopped after 4.
I've seen none of them, and this one looks like exactly like
I didn't see
what
the
I
trailer.
expect another one to be like.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
like
It's just gonna be the same thing.
I
Just,
don't-
it gets even crazier.
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah.
surprised they keep getting like good people in supporting roles.
I don't know if it's my thing or not because I haven't seen any of them.
Michael C. Hall
it's,
one yet?
it's
But
not
I'm
your thing.
Thinking if I
It'll
see
be on, like, 12.
like if
You wanna watch that one?
if I like one of them, I might like all of them. If I don't know.
They're way different. Like
I've been
Never
the
seen
first
any of
two are
serious.
just just like Wii Street Race.
Yeah.
The Tokyo Drift's kind of like just about the street
We're in Japan
racing scene
now.
in Japan. I didn't care for it. And then Fast and Furious kind of started, rebooted, and it was
yeah,
more of a.
took
That's
itself-
when it more crime. Fast Five, that's actually probably the best one
That's what I
of like
hear,
actual
yeah.
movie.
That's
But
where it
then
looks-
6 and
starts.
7 they're decent. They just continue the story. Like I'm
Yeah.
not a huge fan of them. I just watch them.
I stopped after the 4th one because I'm like, this is basically a soap opera now. But like,
Yeah, the 4th one was the reboot, but it's the worst of the newest, I think.
but
But
yeah,
I'm just surprised they get like Kurt Russell,
Yeah, Kurt
Charlize
Russell.
Theron, like
like what is going
Why are
on?
they? I mean, it's-
Yeah, these are respectable
Payday.
actors.
I do like that Kurt Russell seems to be in
Oh,
bigger movies.
and he does a good
Like,
job
yeah,
in them. It's
it's-
just
yeah, I like
and they're
Kurt
just
Russell.
crazy storylines.
And again, that's kind of the beauty with someone like Kurt Russell.
They're just
you
dumb.
you can put Kurt Russell in about any kind of genre, any kind of movie.
it's
and
like
he
Mads
fits.
Mikkelsen in
Yeah, Mads
franchises
Mikkelsen.
now.
Yeah.
Or even Forrest Whitaker, because Forrest Whitaker's he was in Rogue One. He's going to be in Black
Yeah.
Panther.
I loved him in Arrival.
Loved him in Battlefield Earth.
But he's another one of those actors.
He was
you-
Saw Gerrera in Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
He really was.
But you put-
no, really.
What will this movie become?
But you put that guy in any movie, he's going to do great, even if it's not very good. I haven't seen Battlefield Earth all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces, and I'm like, good God, this
Oh,
is...
you gotta.
It's my favorite
Yeah.
movie of the year that I watched.
Yeah.
I will see it
If
eventually.
we have that movie night with that coworker we were talking about today,
Oh, yeah.
that might be the movie for it.
I'll definitely
It's
be
the
drinking
same
alcohol.
one that
Oh yeah.
propositioned me for a movie night.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
night, that it's probably.
This movie that you speak of.
Yeah.
He didn't really talk like that.
Fortunately, we don't work with Watto.
Little Amy.
To get a little bit of get my pop figure.
Beautiful.
All right.
What, are there any other things happening next year?
Episode 8.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Of
yeah.
what?
This time
Cap
next
off
year.
the year. Yeah. Star Trek.
Is that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Beyond
Discovery.
or yeah,
Yeah,
Discovery.
Discovery.
Oh, a television?
Yeah.
That
Wouldn't-
we
I'm
will
looking
hopefully
forward
do.
It's about time. It's about time.
I think we'll do.
Yeah. Star Trek's been away from TV for too long.
Yeah, it's time. I like how it's kind of a prequel to
Yeah.
And
Star
even-
Trek.
And I'm a casual Star Trek fan, but I'm kind of like, where's Star Trek been all these years?
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for because I'm more of the casual, just watch the movies, seen
Yeah.
some of the TV show, but where
Next Generation is
Rev's
phenomenal.
kind of that's
Next
his
Generation.
thing, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited for our
Controversial-
interpretations of it.
Controversial opinion. I like it
No.
more than Star Wars.
I
Stop.
don't think that's entirely.
If you're a pure sci-fi fan like you are, definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's
Because Star
not-
Wars isn't sci-fi.
Well, yeah,
Besides
it
the
is.
space stuff.
Yeah,
It's fantasy,
sci-fi.
action,
And see, that's
adventure,
probably
western.
Why, that's probably why I love Star Wars so much, is because it takes those fantasy elements and puts them in a sci-fi setting.
It's what you've wanted in in a
Yeah.
sci-fi world.
It's basically Dragon Ball Z, before Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's also Gundam before Gundam. Everything I like is inspired by it, so of course I love Star
Yeah, of course you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And
We
next
might
year-
get a new Soundgarden album next year.
Yeah, they're
Let's
actually
hope.
it's looking okay for
And I'm
music
hoping Temple
overall.
of the Dog will actually do a full tour.
Yeah.
They're also
And
making another
Metallica-
Bad Religion
and
album at
Metallica
some
will
point
do a-
in the future.
Long
Portrait.
U.S. run.
Oh, let's hope.
They'll come close.
I'm.
Metallica.
Well, they're.
They don't want to
They'll
We
refill.
can
come.
discuss it more on
They'll
the
come.
music.
They're gonna come somewhere
podcast,
close.
but I would
I'm
like to
gonna
see them
come.
at some
I'm
point.
going
but
to see
just-
them.
I'm so
I'm
back
gonna
and forth
come.
on them.
I'm going to see them.
I still
As
want
much
to
as
go. I still want to go.
Love,
Nothing is
love,
guaranteed.
hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very much love hate with them.
Metallica.
No. I just thought we were talking about orgasms.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
hate.
Metallica.
Don't you just hate it when you get an orgasm in
Oh, it's
class?
Those
or at
first
work?
4 Metallica albums, man, used to love it, but yeah. Load, reload.
See, I kind of liked Load and Reload.
Yeah,
I
like
did
them.
when I was younger, and then
Yeah, I have a theory
Then I
that-
discovered thrash. I was like, ew.
Yeah.
What
I
is
have a
this?
theory that
What is
at
load?
least James likes Load and Reload better. Like that's where he's more comfortable.
Yeah.
And
Because of his voice.
yeah, what's his best vocal performance?
Yeah.
Because he actually had to learn how to
Yeah.
sing after
Yeah.
screaming on the Never-Ending Black Album tour
Yeah.
and just destroying his voice.
You guys want refills?
Yes, please.
I'm good.
Just to look at our glass bartender
You are the experienced
I am.
bartender.
and Reverend.
Yeah, I'm most looking forward to just movies.
Yeah.
Blockbusters hopefully being better than they were this year.
New Overkill.
But like,
album.
I think that was one of the biggest issue with
Creator
this
sounds
year
really
is
good.
so many studios were kind of like, we gotta have our blockbuster.
Well, just things
and
were
they tried to force them.
And they haven't learned
things were
anything.
thrown in there too close. Like
Yeah.
that's why I didn't like Suicide Squad being
Yeah.
August.
It's because
Plus, it just wasn't a good movie.
Dude,
It
okay.
was all right.
I rewatched it.
The things I liked about it. But
I
it was
rewatched
not a
it
good
the other,
movie.
the extended cut.
I'm really hoping that we do
It's
get
on my
another Star
Christmas
Trek
list.
movie.
Yeah. I rewatched it and I like it less overall.
Actually, I didn't like it as much the second time
but
when I
I
watched it.
still,
or the third. No, I've seen it 3. I didn't like it as much.
I
as
still
third.
enjoyed it enough
Why
where
would
I'm
you put
like,
yourself through that?
I think there's
You don't
enough.
know me, do you?
It's not that bad.
You
There's
don't know
enough.
me, do
There's
you?
enough things to like enjoy about it for me personally. Yeah, it's a very flawed film. It's really not even a good film, but there are enough elements in it to where I'm like, yeah, I could rewatch
Well, there's
this.
parts I like about it.
Yeah.
That I can go back and just watch those if I
And
actually want to see
to
them.
actually rewatch it with my parents because that was their first time seeing it, and I was more curious.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, and I was more
Why does he wear
curious
so much makeup?
Got a
to
bright
hear
future.
my dad's opinions. 'Cause my dad actually really liked Batman v Superman. We actually had an extensive debate about that after Suicide Squad.
Did you record it?
In a way, I kind of wish I did
My father.
because he does bring up some good points. That there were good elements in Batman v Superman. It was just overall.
We know
There were
it's
things I liked
yeah.
about it. I think I honestly enjoyed it more than Suicide Squad.
I will say
It wasn't a great movie.
I haven't watched the Ultimate Edition. I think I like
That Ben
better.
Affleck Batman.
Yeah, he,
But
Batfleck is what is on.
Yeah.
What makes me like BVS.
yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
but
That they did so right that I enjoyed it more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can look
Well,
past
even
some
in-
faults
in Suicide Squad,
because
he was
of
also
it.
great.
yeah,
He was,
Yeah,
he might have
the
been-
little
I like that
the
he's
limited
up for
time
it.
we see him.
Yeah,
I'm
somebody
excited he's doing the Batman.
Yeah.
That big of a star is
And
like
taking-
willing to show up in little things for the shared universe.
He had to
But-
make amends for his Daredevil past,
Yeah.
according to him.
Now is Jared Leto going to be game for showing
I
up in
think so.
Gotham City Sirens?
I think so.
yeah. I could.
I
see
think he
it.
just needs some time to cool off.
Yeah.
Yeah, do some rock climbing.
You know, it's
Yeah.
not supposed to.
Whenever
It's like, here's more
just
money.
just show an actor like that who's kind of heated at the moment, show him a nice check,
Yeah.
and that can calm him
And
down.
be like, you'll be in the next movie a lot more.
You want to make another 30 Seconds to Mars album?
Yeah.
You're going to do this movie.
New movie sounds good.
I'll do the
So yeah,
movie.
like okay, that kind of brings me to the
By the way,
clearly
y'all can't see it, but I'm opening up the Kylo right now. We knew it was coming.
yeah. So I really don't think Warner not that I really had a whole lot of an inkling that Warner Brothers had a plan, but I think they've further proved they don't have a plan. For better or worse.
I'm still cautiously
because
not
they're making more
counting
effort
them out.
into the solo Batman movie, which that would make sense. They're making more effort into putting the Harley Quinn, Gotham City Sirens, or whatever movie.
I kind of think if Justice League doesn't do well, they're just
That's gonna
become
be-
the
Yeah.
Batman studio,
Pretty much.
all Bat Family studio.
Because
For a
they've
while.
Yeah,
Cyborg. No news on Cyborg. No news on Green Lantern Corps. No news on Shazam, aside
It's
from
happening.
The Rock.
It's happening.
No, I guarantee you it is not
when The
happening.
Rock is attached to a franchise, you better believe the Rock
They're-
is
what they're
attached.
By
Probably-
golly, it better.
What they're probably going to do
I
is be
believe
like,
that the Rock
hey,
is attached to that
Then you
franchise.
better.
they're going to be like,
Because he'll
hey,
lay the smackdown.
look, man, you're attached to a whole
I
bunch of
smell
projects.
what
We
the
still
Black
want you
Adam's
on board our
cooking.
universe. How about
He
we
better
give you a
say
better role?
I hope he does.
And she'll
Smell
probably be
what
like,
Black
yeah,
Adam's
okay,
cooking?
because Shazam's not happening. I've said it before.
Shazam's
I'm-
happening.
Yeah, it is.
It's not happening.
If The Rock just makes a bunch of wrestling references in that movie,
Again,
hilarious.
I don't even know wrestling stuff, and I want that.
You don't remember The Rock?
You can't smell what he's cooking.
yeah.
Scorpion
When he,
King?
that's why he's called The Rock. You can't escape it. He
Yeah.
tried to be Dwayne Johnson.
He's supposed to be
whatever,
shared
but-
Imwe in Rogue One, but
Yeah.
scheduling conflicts.
But no, Shazam's not happening. And again, them pushing.
You can't say it's not happening.
It's not
might
happening.
happen.
It's not happening.
It's happening.
It might
No, it
not
isn't.
be likely.
It's
but
not
it
happening.
might happen.
It's not happening.
It's happening too.
It might. You can't.
It's happening before you know
Are
it.
you a studio executive?
No.
Do you work for Warner Brothers?
No.
You don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they want to hire me, I'm all on
forget it.
board.
If anything, we kind of work for Disney with all the Disney merchandise and the coal mine.
Yeah, it's true, but
As you're opening one right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I am.
But hey, Warner Brothers, if you want to support us, go ahead.
Yeah.
I will.
And
give-
Hasbro.
And I also just
I'm already willing to say bad things about Marvel movies.
get your shit together and have a solid plan. You've got Jeff Johns, studio execs.
Geoff.
Shut up. Let Jeff Johns do his thing, and be the Kevin Feige to be like, here's what we're doing. I don't care what you say. We're sticking to the plan.
Won't do what you
It's a
tell
simple
me.
plan.
Yeah.
You gotta just go
'Cause, like,
through it.
hate
One
simple
ass
plan.
rage against the
Because even with Marvel, everyone's like, oh, let's give us a Hawkeye movie, give us a Black Widow solo movie, and they're like,
No.
hey, look, we
Lucy
hear your,
was the Black Widow solo
Yeah.
movie.
More or
It
less.
was terrible.
And Ghost
But-
in the Shell is going to be.
but more or less,
Part
it's,
two.
it's still the fact that fans are clamoring for these solo movies, and Marvel are like, hey, we hear you, we'll see what we can do, but right now we've got a plan, we're sticking to that plan, and people are like,
Until we get the rights to Spider-Man back.
Full.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna just kind of throw that in there somewhere.
but even still, they're still sticking to their plan.
And
They're
guess
not
what? He's gonna be in
deviating.
high school again.
I
He
guess,
still looks like he's in high school this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
and not a 30-year-old playing a.
It's not enough
You know.
reason. To
Even Tobey
do the
Maguire
exact
looks
same thing
Yeah.
again.
kinda
He'll
old.
graduate again, so it's fine.
Probably, so it's the
Graduation.
same thing all over again.
Graduation day.
Look, I'm just hoping that we don't end this one on a funeral. Again, if it doesn't do that, then by default, it's better than every Spider-Man movie ever.
Yeah. Because if I have to see Uncle Ben die, I'll kill Uncle Ben
I
myself.
think they
Look.
cast an Uncle Ben, so
Look, I'm
It's gonna
fine.
be Charlie Sheen this time.
Okay. I'm fine if they do it like
he'll die for me.
Batman v Superman style, which is the one thing, not the one thing, but one thing I really liked about that. We know we're gonna have to see it again. They just get it right out of the way.
If we could
Yeah.
get a Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, that I did like that.
Batman
People
movie.
were like, "Oh, they showed it again."
Yeah.
That was
you have
short
to-
and sweet.
You have to establish it for this
Yes,
universe.
yes.
Yeah.
Even though I think he probably just did it because he's friends with Zack Snyder because of Watchmen.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently there was talks where I guess knowing the likelihood that it'll happen is not
I don't know,
is
it's-
very slim. But Zack Snyder was kind of like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did a Flashpoint paradox and you'd be able to play Thomas Wayne. So I think it was kind of laying down the foundations on the very off chance that they did somehow manage to make a Flashpoint movie. Which,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be fantastic.
oh my
It
god,
would.
yes! I
It's
like
very
in a way,
underrated.
if they were like, hey guys, we're making a Flashpoint,
Much like Danny Houston.
if they, yeah, I love Danny Houston.
They were in a show
Who?
together called Magic City.
Yeah, really good show.
Haven't seen it.
You need to. You
I would
really
talk
do.
more, but I'm fiddling with this Kylo. It's got the old style packaging with all the
Yeah,
colours
I
and
hated
whatnot.
those as a
Yeah.
kid.
Oh man, it's still fun though because it's
Yeah.
that big relief when it finally is
Oh, yeah.
done.
Those was the worst thing. As a kid, because you're not old enough to handle things. You're kind of like, Dad, open this for me. So we'd have to get some kind of device, pliers or scissors to open the package. But yeah, it was always a hassle.
You're an asshole.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment. You know, I'm a difficult son of a bitch.
Don't talk about your mother that way.
Whoa. Whoa.
So I don't know.
Gotta
yeah.
end on a positive note,
Do
man.
we? What's positive to be about?
For an
Everyone-
outlook to
episode?
2017.
Like, everyone's gonna die someday. The Earth is going to be destroyed when the sun burns out, and then the universe is gonna tear itself to shreds. But I got me.
Aliens
yeah,
will return,
but I got
and
me-
Will Smith will be nowhere to be seen.
It's pretty badass. I like how the cape and stuff is all rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool.
Yeah, they're a step up
Put
from
it
Black
to Kylo real
Series.
You
quick.
better get it back.
No, I
mine.
don't know. I'm really digging it. Well, I'm not done
I
yet,
bought
Jordan.
it.
I'm not done yet, Jordan. I'm
Bought
playing
it. I
with
can
this
take it
Kylo.
back.
I don't care.
I got the receipt.
It is in my hands. I'm gonna play with this Kylo in the theater.
All right.
It might be the best.
I do like those stands a lot too.
Yeah, and they're pretty much necessary.
Yes.
'Cause I got the stormtrooper. I guess
You need them for
Your
Black
brain is
Series.
necessary?
Yeah, you really do.
Okay.
You
How's
can-
that cannon?
I guess you can.
Cannon's
play with
great.
There you go. You can play with that
You
now.
did.
A lot heavier than I thought.
This is what happens when we don't really have particular topics.
Yeah, the diecast.
I think people know
Yeah.
that already.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are
Anything
very,
else?
very
Yeah,
good.
if you've been
No,
following
What
this,
happens when you have topics?
This
Yeah.
might be the best Kylo I've seen
Oh, yeah.
thus far. Fine.
If you're gonna unbox it, you know
actually,
you gotta
you
pass
you gotta
it around.
share, Richard.
Oh my god.
Some of the only toy collecting I've ever
Some of
done.
us are still children
Bought a lot
inside
of-
and want to play with
They're-
toys.
You mean all of us?
They're quality
Lord
for
of the
the
Rings
for the
toys.
price.
It is
okay?
heavier than I thought.
Yeah, it's diecast
It does
metal.
kind of remind me of a lot of the Lord of the Rings toys.
Oh
I
yeah,
used
those
to
are
have.
awesome. They're really detailed.
Diecast metal. It's great. I'm
I don't know
wondering
if you could work this hood off.
I'm wondering if I can or not. I mean, it's
I
rubber.
think you
so
probably
that-
could. I don't want to like rip anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to tear
Might.
that up.
Saber is still a little it's a little bent from packaging.
It's a
but
little limp.
I can,
Yeah.
fix,
Limp.
I can fix it easy. Just heat it up a little
Plus,
bit.
yeah, plus
You
for
gotta-
people picking up the package at the store,
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
it back down,
Yeah.
not caring.
And it kind of knocks.
Because there's a bunch of kids in the
yeah,
store.
stupid children. Why do they think they
Why
have
do they
rights to
market
these
toys.
toys?
To children?
I don't know.
They should be buying
weird.
handguns, alcohol,
And grenades.
grenades for their own protection.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is president. This could happen.
This is the best Kylo I've come.
Nah, we're
across.
safe.
So I don't know, anything else we want to bring up before we start wrapping this Christmas special up or
Yes,
Festivus?
It's actually
Or-
now
or-
it is Christmas.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even do a festival.
Yeah,
special.
technically.
Oh
it's
shit! It
Christmas.
is. Merry fucking Christmas.
Yay!
birthday, Jesus.
Happy Life Day, everyone.
Happy Frieza Day.
Yeah, happy Frieza Day. Happy Christmas to those of you in the UK
Happy
and
Hanukkah.
Ireland who say
No, not
happy
you.
Hanukkah,
Happy Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
No, you people that say Happy Christmas can go to hell.
You know what's
Other
unfair is like
Oh boy.
there's not a lot of stuff for Jewish people out there. You see the
But-
mass marketed
but-
Christmas stuff, but at Target,
Yep,
they sell the minch on a bench.
that's what
I
it's
think
called.
That's what it's called.
It's a little rabbi. It's on a bench. It's like the elf on the shelf. But they
Nice.
actually had.
But I
I'm
appreciate
not
that they
kidding.
carry it.
I'm not kidding when I say this. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. They had little bags of Jew gold. I mean, I'm dead serious. They had little bags of the chocolate,
Yeah.
chocolate gold coins. They had little bags of Jew gold.
I can
in the
appreciate
Hanukkah.
that.
I will say this: those gold coins are
So-
delicious.
They are.
I used to love to, for whatever reason, I would always get those around Easter. I'm kind of like, yes, I got the chocolate gold coins.
Doing this motion with your hands.
I speak with my hands, Dave. I'm a man of the people, and I like to showcase. You can't see this, people who are listening to this.
You can't see
I'm-
this Kylo either. It's a
I'm
shame.
using my
It's amazing.
hands to
Watch,
focus.
watch your vlogs and they will
yeah,
know.
Yeah, to
The vlogging
showcase to
vlog.
Dave, I'm honing in on him, talking to him specifically.
I want to get like a blaster bolt that I can just like stand. I've got that Kamehameha from the Goku one. I can have him like blocking it off.
Just seeing the passion in his eyes.
See?
man.
I want to go home now.
Let's go record. Let's go record toy out.
We're about to wrap this up, so again, any closing statements, thoughts, opinions, anything like that?
Were we gonna do what we experienced?
Okay, yeah. Let's go
I've
ahead. And,
experienced a few.
I just
things.
got a couple
I've
pop figures I
got-
like.
Yeah, I've got a couple things. I mean, I'm gonna avoid.
We
this.
haven't done it in a while, so
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
should.
I'm gonna save this for the toy aisle, but
okay.
this
So I guess
I'm gonna-
we'll start with you and just do. So what are you experiencing? What are you getting
I
experienced?
got two things.
Spaceman.
I got two things I have experienced. One big thing I'm gonna that I've kind of talked about on here before, but I know it.
Okay.
It's a Christmas present I'm getting.
You already know?
Yeah, I know.
Spoiler
I-
alert!
It is Christmas.
I caught Santa when he was coming down before I came here. He's like, I know I do this at midnight, but you're leaving in a minute, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't leave yet. And he was like, yeah, whatever.
He's a big fan of our podcast, so
Yeah.
more reason to subscribe.
Thank you.
Endorsed by Santa Claus. Thank you, Tim Allen. But, alright, yeah, what I have been experiencing, Dragon Ball Fusions for the 3DS. I just recently got a 3DS. I've not shut up about it for a while.
Yeah.
Any fan of Dragon Ball needs to get this. It's like, I'm not a big fan of, like, turn-based RPGs. This is a turn-based RPG, and I love it, so that's saying something.
Yeah.
It's the Ouija of turn-based RPGs. You create a character much like Xenoverse. I might like it a little better than Xenoverse.
What?
Shocking.
Yeah. Pretty much you get to go through this like distorted version of the Dragon Ball universe. Everything's on like floating islands with like something from this era, something from that era. You fight people. It's like Pokemon where you can actually recruit people to your team by beating them up.
Yamcha.
It's like
Oh,
real life.
yeah.
basically.
So I'll get Yamcha on our team.
That's how Jake got us onto his.
Yeah,
I do
team.
have
He just
Yamcha on my
beat
team.
us
But, well,
We all went to his dojo
technically
and
I have
challenged him.
Yamcha on my team
We
because
couldn't
I
defeat
fused him
him,
with
so we worked for
Tien.
him.
Okay.
Is that not how it
Which
happened?
his name
Yamshin?
is his name is Yamhan because Tien's actual name is Tien Shinhan, so it's
Oh, okay.
yeah. So he's actually pretty badass.
Okay.
'Cause he
Well, I mean,
uses-
Tien's pretty badass.
Yeah, he uses the tri-beam and it's devastating. Like even like there's no real power difference between all the
Yeah.
species. Speaking of, you can be human, Saiyan, Namekian, Off-Worlder, which is basically covers like the Majins and the Kais, like the mystic kind of races, and then the Alien, which is like the catch-all,
Yeah.
Frieza, the Ginyu Force type characters. It's really great. It's fun. You can fuse all kinds of characters like you've never seen in the show in new ways. Like you can fuse characters that are already been fused in a different way because there's a different version of Gotenks. It's amazing. Get it if you're a Dragon Ball fan. You have a 3DS and you don't own it now. Kill yourself. And I beat the main story and I'm still playing it because there's so much to do. The other thing I've been experiencing, spurred on by Rogue One, I started watching Star Wars Rebels, and now I'm fully caught up on it
Oh,
just
cool.
in a couple days.
Very
All
nice.
7 seasons?
Yeah, all 7 seasons of Rebels. All 3
I
of
have
them.
no idea how many seasons there are.
I've seen 7 out of 3.
Makes sense.
I've seen the episodes that don't even exist yet. It's really good.
Someone has to prove them.
Yeah.
How would you compare it to Clone Wars?
I don't think I like it as good yet. I
But
do
I like it as well.
But it's still kind of
It's still really
right,
good.
a good continuation.
I do like that it's kind of like it's more deliberately tying into things. Like we see the Ghost, the ship from Rebels in
Rogue One.
the Hammerhead ships. There's a much more constant attempt to make a cohesive universe than Marvel's doing.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's what I loved about Rogue One. It tied prequel stuff, original trilogy stuff,
Yeah.
and stuff from Rebels.
And a nice
get
neat
to,
little
like-
package.
yeah, like with Marvel, there's like
You know,
such a separation
everything was
between
tied
TV
together.
and movies, and there's not that with like
Yeah.
with this, we get mention of Hera Syndulla gets a mention in Rogue One. Chopper apparently shows up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've seen the movie twice now, and it's really like they've even brought in some former EU now Legends stuff. Even Ahsoka herself mentioned in the show. There's always truth in Legends. Kind of obvious hint there. They brought in Thrawn,
Yeah.
which I didn't know much about him before, but I really like him.
It's got a 3.75-inch character or
Nice.
toy coming out soon. I'll have to get.
It's good. I'm sure the Black Series is just like right around the corner, and they haven't said it yet, but I'm getting some hints. I'm like 50% sure they're gonna mention Revan at some point.
Yeah.
Cool.
Obviously he's
Darth
dead.
Revan?
Yes, Darth Revan. Obviously he's dead because his whole thing was like 1,000 years ago. But
Yeah.
there's some things that are kind of heavily implying. Like if they're gonna bring in an ancient Sith character, it's got to be either Revan or Bane. And they've already done Bane in Clone Wars, so
Yeah.
give us Revan.
It's gonna be Revan.
Yeah, it's gonna be Revan.
He's got his own Black Series now.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious. And I guess what I'm gonna experience, I mentioned it on here. I mentioned it on Toy Owl. Later today, technically, because there's now Christmas. I'm pretty sure, like 100% sure, that the giant box under the tree for me is the perfect grade Gundam Unicorn Banshee Norn. The thing is fucking giant. It's gonna take me forever to build. And I'm calling it an experience because it is going to be an experience. It's going to cross over between this and Toy Isle
Cool.
because it's just going to be such a gigantic thing.
All right. So that's
Lego Dimensions 2.
What?
I'm also probably getting Lego Dimensions.
Cool.
Go ahead.
So that's something that I have been experiencing. I guess like again, like I've mentioned before in this podcast, I've been collecting a lot of the pop figures. It kind of started off as just a casual thing, like I'd buy a couple here and there, but then as like more are being released of things that I like, especially these more like popular things, like again Conan the Barbarian, things that
Stuff you don't think of.
yeah, stuff that you don't
man.
that like most people wouldn't gravitate towards. Are like the ones that I'm kind of like have my eye out on. Like again, when I saw like a Predator
Snoopy.
one, it's Snoopy, but like these more
Not the biggest Peanuts fan.
not quite obscure, but like again these
Gilbert
less
Stuffbutter.
Yeah.
less common, I guess,
Yes.
for lack of a better word.
Why doesn't Common have his own pop figure?
Shut up, Dave.
Oh.
Not a bad actor.
So like
You will.
I've
Give
yeah.
it time.
So like that's something I've been experiencing. Is I'm kind of like now kind of engrossed in this world
You're
of
a
collecting.
popper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actually the other day.
Listening to Toy Owl too, right?
What?
Listening to Toy Owl
Yeah.
too helps
Spread
out,
it
right?
Like
but,
you said, it's entry level, but it's not
Yeah.
that
yeah.
thing.
But basically, like a good
It's the easiest
example
thing.
Yeah.
is so one of my prized possessions in my pop figure collection is my Godzilla one, which is just right over there.
I can't
yeah.
do the roar at all.
This is one that like
That
when
is
I
cool.
saw, I was kind of like, I have to have
It's
this.
pretty huge.
Yeah.
Your
and-
Godzilla is pretty big too.
And so like I think it was the last time we were just like walking around and basically I forget where it was. Might have been FYE or Hot Topic.
If it's what you're thinking, I think it's FYE.
Yeah, it's probably FYE. And you brought it to my attention. You're like, oh, look at that Godzilla one. I'm like, I already have one. But then I noticed that Godzilla
FAA,
one
huh?
had the atomic breath and like the blue eyes because he was doing the atomic breath. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm probably gonna
Gots
get
to
that
have
atomic.
it.
Yeah. Now I'm like, now I probably gotta get that atomic breath one, so I can have two Godzillas.
Yeah.
They can fight each other. One using atomic breath, the other not using atomic breath.
Directed
want-
by Gareth
and-
Edwards.
When are we
Yeah.
getting? When are we getting the Gamera pop figures? Again, it's not a matter of if,
Yeah.
it's when.
My Godzilla can fight your Kylo Ren, since they're standing in front of each other like a
That
showdown.
was actually bigger. Which
Look how old you become.
But yeah, like that's something I've been
Stab him in the
experiencing. Like I've actually been,
I've been waiting for this day for.
especially
a long
like
time.
after I saw Rogue One, I was trying to resist the temptation to like buy all the Rogue One pop figures. I was
Don't
able to.
give in.
Yeah.
I probably will, especially K2SO. That was the one where I'm kind of like, I need a K2SO in my life.
another unnecessary droid.
Shut up,
Shut
Dave.
up, Dave.
And then something I'm gonna
That was a little
experience
heated.
is so recently purchased the movie Hell or High Water on Blu-ray because I've just heard so many
Yes.
great things. I was just like, you know what the hell? I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it.
Maybe my top 5.
Yeah. So
No, it's
Yes,
it's
please.
great.
yeah.
It's
So
great.
I plan on watching that. Sometime in the next couple days.
You won't regret it.
Give
Yeah,
the rest
to-
of myself.
And add it to my list of movies that I've seen this year.
bought it.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Me and Dave are kind of drinking a little more now.
And again, I've already had 3 drinks before you guys showed up. So
So
You
booyah.
alcoholic.
Are you
That-
gonna
hey, that's how me and my family
Can this
celebrate.
go in the
Chris-
recycling?
Yes, it can. Yeah.
That's good eggnog.
That's how me and my family celebrate holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Christmas Eve. We're kind of like bring out the bourbon and wine.
Monday, Tuesday. That's how we celebrate
Happy
Wednesday and
day.
Thursday
Yeah.
too.
Exactly. That's how we are at work, man. So Jordan, what are you experiencing again?
I'm at least a fourth Irish, so I agree.
Recently, I read the original graphic novel for the Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
1973.
I've been interested in that.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was different but really cool to see.
Luke Starkiller.
Yeah, to see
Anakin
where.
Starkiller.
Yeah, to where it all because there is a Luke.
Yeah.
To where it all came just 4 years later. It was really neat and interesting. A lot of characters, a lot of different worlds and concepts, but where you could kind of see where they took it from. Like a name sounds similar to Coruscant or something. You can
Wasn't Mace Windy
Windy.
in that?
Windy was the
Yeah.
original. Yes.
Yeah.
So just being a big Star Wars fan is kind of cool to see where it all began with the original notes from George Lucas, and it would have been an interesting film. I don't know how it would have played out compared to the Star Wars we got, but it was really neat, and I recommend it if you're interested in that kind of stuff.
Oh, also speaking of Star Wars, I've got a Catalyst.
Okay, yeah.
That I've been planning on reading as well.
I've been looking forward to the audiobook of that, which I have. I just haven't listened to it yet. Like a little bit. Yeah.
But
I'll just do what I'm looking forward to. I'll probably pick an album like Overkill. I don't know when it's coming out. If it's early,
I think it's early. Yeah.
yeah.
It's really early.
I want to say Overkill, and like, there's a lot of good music coming out in January and February, which is pretty neat. So I'm looking forward to
Way to
just
start the year.
just kind of that in general.
Especially because their last album, I thought
Creators
was amazing.
sounding really good
Your
right
last
now.
album.
Thanks.
Pig was the
Yeah.
only song I really remember from the last one.
Yeah.
You're a pig.
But yeah, I just love how they release
that from
albums
something?
consistently.
Yeah,
a lot of
like,
these
this will be
old school
their,
thrash. Every
15, 16
yeah,
album?
something up there.
Yeah, they've
So
been pretty consistent.
I'm looking forward to the beginning of the year just for that reason. So
There's a positive one.
yes,
Yeah.
David?
Positive thought.
I'm gonna do two things that I experienced.
Copying of me.
Sort of in the same day. But I said it first. You like whatever.
What was her name?
But her name was The Extra Man, a novel by Jonathan Ames that I finally finished after months and months.
It's one of those
reading it.
books where you just
But I didn't
start
mention
and
it
pick.
before on here.
Yeah.
And eventually finally finished it. Even though
That was
it's
Ace's
not that
book.
long. I haven't finished it. I've not gotten any further than the last
Okay.
time you asked me. But now that I've freed up some of my reading material, maybe I can get back on Ace's book. But
You're reading
I
material.
enjoyed it. It's pretty classic Jonathan Ames.
You can't tell I'm a little buzzed right
I
now.
Yeah.
It starts out in sort of innocent perversion and ends in some pretty deep perversion, but it's kind of also sweet because
He's petting him.
Oh,
They're like friends.
whatever.
that's a shit.
But anyway, if you're a fan of Jonathan Ames at all,
Yeah.
Which I
which I
kind of am.
am, you'd enjoy it. I mean, it's not like really nothing happens in the book. You just kind
Glowing
of
endorsement.
like it. If you enjoy his style of writing,
If you like nothingness,
you will. Well, I love Seinfeld, so
Oh yeah.
the show about
You
nothing.
love the
so
darkness.
I love
I
nothing.
told you to bring your Seinfeld mug, but
And I
you're
didn't.
just drinking out of a red cup like a whore.
A red
I
solo
can't deny
cup.
it. And horrors are a big part of Jonathan Ames' work.
They are. Oh man,
Possibly
they are.
his life. I get the feeling that, like,
He's probably banged some hookers.
yeah, and as he said before, like, he's not
Probably
as
some male hookers.
weird and
At least
stuff as he is
probably
in
at least one.
his books. Like, it's a bit more of a characterization, even though he usually writes in the first person. So.
Yeah, he's probably banged
But,
at least one.
Really
male
interesting
hooker.
interview on the Brady Stenellis podcast, which I didn't even realize those guys knew each other. But anyway, the other thing I experienced is sort of music related and movie related. It's Morning Sun, the documentary about the murder of Jane's Addiction guitarist Dave Navarro's mother when he was 15 by
Nice.
one of her ex-boyfriends, and kind of just about that and how it affected his life, obviously, and his drug addiction, as you would imagine, kind of every aspect of his life. And basically kind of starts out he's going to the prison to, sit face to face to talk with the guy. Maybe it came out in 2015, so this was maybe like 3 to 4 years ago when this was actually happening. Because the guy got the death penalty for the murder, but he wasn't caught until 8 years later. He had plastic surgery, and they get into the trial a little bit and stuff like that. But it's not your typical kind of true crime movie. It gets a bit artsier, which I don't know if that's good or bad or not, but definitely sheds some more light on Dave Navarro as a person, not just an artist. And I've got more respect for him, definitely, and everything he had to endure and how he's kind of dealt with it.
Yeah.
Probably a
Heavy
lot better.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot better than a lot of other people would. And I always just kind of like those. It's sort of a music documentary. It's about a musician, I
Yeah.
guess, and something that affected their lives, and you obviously see how that affects their art. But yeah. So what am I going to experience? I've been hearing a lot about
Rogue One.
I've been hearing a lot about Westworld, and
Yes. Westworld as well. You gotta watch
And,
Westworld.
So watch Rogue One first.
that's kind of my next
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna, if I ever get like more than one day off in a row again, I'm gonna try to like binge watch the first. It's only like 10.
Yeah, 10 episodes.
I'm gonna try to binge watch the first season at some point soon.
I've got 3 days in a row coming up soon.
So good.
I've only, as far as I know, my schedule so far, I've only got like one day on.
Check it now.
He needs to
Maybe
know.
when maybe when we start wrapping this up, in this. But
Whatever. Do we have more words to say?
well, I guess before we officially wrap this up, again, go subscribe to Reverend Spaceman's
Yes.
channel
Yep.
for Toy Aisle.
Big
which,
things coming.
The link
next
will be in the
year.
description,
Here's
and
the
if it
thing.
won't be because Jake doesn't know how to
I-
copy paste the link.
I've been
You
leaving
could've
links here
saved it.
lately.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yeah.
Could have said Blunt Talk.
All right.
Here's the thing.
Save your podcast.
Like, Toy Aisle is actually a very fascinating podcast. And I'm just saying this because both these two gentlemen are my friends and they're sitting in front of me. Or to the left and right.
They're
But,
sitting.
Yeah.
but, whatever.
Can any of us stand right now? Are we that big lightweights?
But,
I got
actually
some
is,
stuff to
like-
mix that vodka with.
for someone like me who is, again, I
that.
guess, entry-level collector, it actually is very interesting hearing
Again,
more
there's no
avid
shame
collectors'
in it.
opinions, the different brands.
Yeah,
and
we're
all
not
that
experts. We just
Yeah.
it's something we love. and
Yeah.
It's been a hobby for a long time.
It's a passion.
We're
Yeah.
glad we're
But
able to
it's-
talk about it and record it.
Yeah, it,
Of the Christ?
Yeah.
it is very
We're
interesting.
getting a sequel.
And of course,
I do
out of
want
the
to get a
loop,
Jesus action figure.
out of the
I'll
loop
settle
with
for Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan. What?
Reverend out of the
What?
loop. I'm trying to promote
Oh.
you here.
I'm talking about getting.
Yeah, we're actually getting some praise.
I'm talking about getting a Jesus
Yeah.
action figure.
They have
But
those.
Yeah, they do.
but out of the
Actually, a
loop,
Bible man, too.
Oh, I should.
out of the loop with Reverend Spaceman and Dave is another fun
Yeah.
thing that they do on Reverend Spaceman's channel. So go
Which
check that
his
out.
next one is Training Day.
And his next one is Evangelion
ah,
1.11.
Should be fun.
Took me
Yeah.
a year
Look
to
forward
watch the
to-
series. so-
I look forward to being the audience again.
Yeah, that'll be
So
interesting.
I don't know, anything you guys have to help promote that, or we get to.
I actually am glad that you are kind of into collecting more. Even on a serious note, just to know that we've at least reached one person.
Yeah.
That's something.
Dave.
Dave.
That is
If I have
even.
more disposable income, sure,
Yeah.
but I really can't
Well, you're
justify
you're not
my
against you're not
employees.
against the.
Yeah.
No, I'm not against it. I just
Yeah.
cannot justify spending
Yeah,
money
plus-
on stuff like that.
Yeah. You
Yeah, I mean, I've had spurts.
live with myself.
I've had spurts where I've had a little more, so
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
do it.
especially
But even
for holidays.
it's just something I'll do every once
Yeah.
in a while, even if
Like,
just
because
to-
here lately,
you
I
gotta
found
get something.
pretty good deals
Yeah.
on like
You know
the
how- you know
Godzilla
what it's
Pop.
like.
Yeah. The
Because like
especially Christmas time.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
because like
had
Hot
much
Topic had like a
more.
really good sale on like their pop figures, buy like two get one free.
There's always sales
and
going
yeah,
on.
so like I was kind of like, well, let's just see what they have. I saw a Vegeta one, saw Scott Pilgrim, which Scott Pilgrim, that was the one where I'm like, I'm definitely getting this one.
I honestly thought that was
Um,
Blue Kid.
Nope.
I do have Evan.
Same
I
actor.
do have Evan
Same
from
actor,
Superbad.
probably
Yeah.
the same head
Michael
sculpt.
Cera.
Yeah,
Head sculpt is a term
I
used
kinda can't
in
really tell
collecting
it's
Yes.
toys
toys.
from
Yeah.
here, so it's
which
from where I'm
Well,
sitting. I
I'll
really
save
can't
that
tell
for
it
another
looks like
time.
a school.
There are some
Yeah.
pretty cool
Yeah.
third-party head sculpts for
But,
Star Wars.
So how
Yeah.
much does the podcast now sort of let you guys give you an excuse to buy more stuff?
We need an excuse.
Yeah,
Well, how
it's a
how
good
much
excuse.
Of an excuse
I've-
is it? How much of a motivator
I will,
is it when it's
'cause
like,
okay.
I should save the money, but
No, no,
well,
no,
I can
no.
talk about it on the next podcast.
Because we haven't
Yeah.
recorded in a while, and I really haven't bought anything
I bought a few things.
big
We
for
know.
I haven't bought anything big for myself in a while since the last recording.
You should
But
treat yourself.
but I know when
treat
we
yourself.
pick a day to record, I'll at least make an effort and go get something,
Yeah.
so I can talk about it. So just in that respect, as you asked, that at least gives me a little excuse to go get something.
Yeah.
A little bit of a sneak peek. The next one, in addition to this, Kylo Ren.
Yeah, this was like a
Yeah.
little preview
Well,
of the
yeah.
next.
I'm also going to
episode.
be reviewing the Bandai Darth Vader model kit.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's phenomenal. It's good. I mean,
You're
I,
phenomenal.
thank you. I'd
Like
recommend.
Jake Gyllenhaal at Southpaw.
Thank you. Probably. I haven't
Love
seen
that
it.
movie.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'd
Like
just
it.
short thoughts on that. I'd
Original-
recommend it
it's
to
original
anyone.
as a box.
He doesn't
Even
make
if
a
you don't
bad
like to build
movie
model kits,
anymore.
if you like Darth Vader,
No.
get it.
Did you see Nocturnal Animals?
Oh yeah.
It was good. I don't know if it really lived up to the hype. I feel like
I
if it was
keep
done a bit
I keep
differently,
I
it
keep
could've been
thinking
better.
about it, which
He's great.
Yeah, I
As is
keep-
Michael Shannon. As you
it might
understand.
sneak in there for me at the lower end.
Yeah, I
Which
don't know.
I guess
I keep
that does
thinking
remind
about
me.
it. That's the thing. Like I keep there's all these questions.
We
think
keep
it's
getting
good.
reminded of
Yeah.
things.
I do like it.
So-
I do like it.
Two quick things before we finally end this because we're going on pretty long.
We're not going to end this. This is going to go on forever. This is
Again,
our life.
This is
now.
for
The-
the dedicated fans.
Early January, again, we'll be doing our top 10 movies of 2016, top 10 albums podcast of 2016.
I think it would be a good idea
Um,
to sort of satiate people. You can final release the top albums of 2015
Oh, yeah.
that was recorded but never released.
Well, because
audio
like
all
yeah,
weird on it?
the audio was weird. Off the double
Whatever,
check.
we're weird.
But
Let's just do it.
anyways, so
Perfect response.
feel free to keep up with that. And if you want to submit your top 10 lists, feel free to submit that either in the comment section, like us on Facebook at Pastewell Productions, submit it there, or on Twitter at Pastewell Pro. Or you can tweet me at IrishmanJake and give me your list there. And
I'm Reverend Spaceman on Instagram and Rev Spaceman on Twitter. Give me toy recommendations.
Yeah.
I like Transformers. I like Gundam. I like Star Wars.
Yeah.
More so lately. I've been getting a lot. I've actually got a lot of Star Wars lately.
Yeah. So again, go subscribe to Reverend Spaceman's channel. A lot of good stuff going there. More upcoming projects to be announced.
Yes.
So again, keep up with
I
our
got free
social
time
media.
now.
Yeah, keep up with our social media, and you'll get updates and all that stuff. And until next time, everyone, cheers, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. And if you don't have